Hello everyone, my name's Caden and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last time we did a whole lot. We completed at Act 1-A where we got to get the first fragment of the outer shell of the 8th Genesis, if I can remember the names of things. And yeah, we also started working with having Nadia and Swin working as our substitute Spriggans. This time we're trying to do more stuff with them, and before we get too far into things, a couple things I should mention. First off, I did do a lot of farming off recording, so if I go here,
I've got all your support needs
should be
covered.
a lot.
Let me know if you
Get
need
some going, sorry.
appreciate your business. Let me know if you need anything.
I have a
Let me
lot
know if you need
more,
anything,
spring
okay? Thanks. Let me know if you
prepared.
need anything, okay?
Materials and stuff. We could also get the platinum choker, but
Thanks
I
a
think I'm
bundle.
okay
You've got
for
the good
now.
stuff.
Maybe later though. Weapons and gear should be good. That's not a significant enough upgrade for me to bother.
Thanks a bundle. We've got the good. Appreciate.
What
Let
about
me know if you need
ordnance
anything, okay?
How much Sepith do I even have? A lot actually. I can actually max out somebody's thing here, couldn't I? I can max out Swin's. Yeah, let's do it. I want to max out one person's.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need it. Appreciate your business. Good luck with the investigation.
And sure enough, that gives us this. Oh, I should also make sure before I forget. I know I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. Normal. And this needs to go back to there. I know for a fact I would have forgotten. Yeah. Also, another thing that I should do before we forget and before we get into actually doing real stuff is I haven't read the book here yet. I haven't read Tyrell Times issue 2, so let's fix that. Tyrell Times issue 2, Technology, the T-Phone sales exceed wildest expectations. 1 month ago, the T-Phone, a consumer model Zifa, was released to the public. Despite its hefty price tag, sales have shot through the roof, with sources claiming a second production run has already been ordered to meet the product's sky-high demand. The T-Phone is a consumer-grade communications device based on the same technology as the Zifa Standard, a 6th-generation bell ornament developed independently by the Verne Company. The secret sauce that led to the T-Phone's explosive popularity seems to be the sheer number of special features, as well as its general versatility. Older, antiquated communication devices, such as previous generation combat ornaments like the Enigma and Arcus units, offered basic calling and messaging features, with a simple camera being the most complex feature one could expect out of them. The Zifa and T-Phone, in contrast, comes standard issue with the ability to connect to the OrbitalNet, from which the user can install various applications. This allows for an unprecedented degree of customizability. The T-Phone is also capable of performing basic calculations, making it usable for data processing purposes as well. When the development of the Zifa standard first began, a number of concerns were raised regarding the exclusion of the Epstein Foundation from the project, and the Verne Company developing the technology independently. Now, however, it is clear that Verne staff's tireless efforts bore fruit. There is no doubt that the Zifa Standard and the T-Phone will support the work and lifestyles of people all over the Republic for many years to come. Culture, Vegas Films and Kowloon Pictures co-production nears completion. Sources say that the long-awaited collaborative endeavor between Vegas Films and Kowloon Pictures is finally nearing the end of principal photography. Over the past several days, the filming of the climactic scene has been taking place in the city of Messeldom. This film will mark the first time movie stars Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley appear on screen together, further adding to fans' insatiable anticipation for the feature. It's no small wonder seeing as how this is a crossover between the actress's signature works Golden Blood and Wolf's Requiem. We interviewed Miss Judith and Miss Nina during the first day of filming in Messeldom. Both expressed their excitement and enthusiasm for the movie, and when asked whether they had anything to share with their fans, they had this to say. Judith says, "Thanks for being there every step of the way in my acting journey, everyone. I'm super stoked to be sharing the spotlight with my friend and colleague Nina this time around. Seeing her own journey and how all her hard work and diligence paid off has been super inspiring for me. I'm so happy and proud to be standing alongside her. As for how Zoe and Michelle end up involved in each other's lives, well, you'll just have to watch the movie and find out yourselves." Nina Fenley says, "I'm beyond honored to have this opportunity to star in such an important film alongside Judith, who I've looked up to through my whole career. This movie will show a new side to Michelle's character, so after watching it, you'll have a better, deeper understanding of who she really is. I'll do my best to give as authentic a performance as possible as we wrap up filming. National, 3 months after the collapse of Almada, has peace returned to the Republic? 3 months have passed since Almada's reign of terror was brought to an end. They were a mafia group who, while active, dominated the Republic's criminal underworld from the shadows and committed heinous atrocities, the likes of which have rarely been seen throughout recorded history. Almada was without question a catalyst in the decline of the Republic's public order. So how will their demise ultimately affect the state of security and crime within our nation, one might ask? First and foremost, in Edith, many organizations that were affiliated with Almada and groups of predominantly young, delinquent Almada subcontractors, often referred to as gangsters, have been rounded up and arrested by the capital authorities. That is not, however, to say that organized crime has gone away on the whole. On the contrary, turf wars and small-scale conflicts between local gangsters have been on the rise in recent months. Without a major crime organization like Almada to rein them in, small-time crooks have free rein to do as they please. This state of criminal affairs is not exclusive to Edith. Our sources claim the power balance in seedy organizations in Langport's eastern core has begun to shift. Though details remain unclear, public safety has reportedly begun to deteriorate, and the number of violent incidents between feuding criminals is increasing. Meanwhile, in the western side of the Republic, the Dolar family, a criminal enterprise that had declined in influence due to the Almada's rise to power, are now staging their comeback in the wake of Almada's downfall. On the bright side, the citizens of Messeldon, the former hearth and home of Almada, have recovered a sense of relief now that the criminal organization has met its timely demise. Moreover, their absence has had positive ripple effects in Messeldom's local economy. The flow of trade is as fluid as ever as a river right now, now that it has been released from Almada's iron grip, and tourists can once again come and go without the fear of attacks from the erstwhile mafia group. However, that does not mean the city is free from criminal elements. The seedy soil from which Almada sprung to life remains undisturbed, and until the malignance that lies in the city's underbelly is unearthed, true peace will not find its roots. Recommended tropical resorts for winter season. As the long cold winter rages on, our readers are no doubt seeking a reprieve, perhaps in the form of the warm temperatures our southern nations are currently enjoying. If you found yourself nodding at that statement, then read on, because we at the Tyrell Times have some hot and sunny resort recommendations for you. First on our list of getaway locations, the Principality of Elsheim. Although common perception paints Elsheim as one big desert, we assure you there are many oases that lie therein. The most noble of which is Whitehaven, a beach that sits on the southern coast of Elsheim and is known for its strikingly gorgeous white sand. This seashore resort has been renowned as a first-class, must-visit vacation hotspot for years, thanks to its breathtaking sights and pleasant environment. Our next destination is the Liberal Kingdom. Although Liberal is firmly situated in the western side of the continent, its relative positioning towards the south grants it a warm, temperate climate, which is why, in recent years, tourists have been flocking across its borders in droves. Liberal also boasts a great many mountainous regions and is surrounded by clear blue seas on its south and west sides, lending the area not only a nice, relaxing sea breeze, but also swaths of natural attractions for all to enjoy. Finally, we turn our attention to the Central East, with its in-development resorts and valleys. Although Valleys itself is an attractive destination in its own right, they have been investing heavily of late into a number of in-development Central Eastern resorts outside the city. They can be found alongside the coastline and on nearby islands. These resorts aim to compete with Elsheim's Whitehaven and promise to provide top-notch service to their guests, so vacationers in search of a nice, pleasant respite should add them to their travel bucket lists. A Valley's funded hotel's reputation for high-quality guest service and management and know-how in ecological landscaping has led wealthy entrepreneurs and landowners to come knocking at Valleys' door, requesting consultation for projects involving the transformation of privately owned islands and mountains into full-blown resorts. Some clients have even outsourced these projects to them entirely. In this day and age, you never know when a patch of land could suddenly turn into a Valleys-backed luxury resort. Interesting. Whew, that was a lot of speaking. Anyways, next up, we have a side quest to do. We need to go back to Treon Tower.
Zoom, zoom!
Zoom, zoom indeed. There's a side quest over here.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower.
Let's see here.
Or SPG. T-phone fraud. Someone approached me at the Treon Mall a few weeks ago and asked if I was interested in buying a super cheap T-phone. I said yes, of course, but then I found out it was all a scam. Please tell me you can do something about this. I'll be waiting at the bulletin board in front of Treon Tower just in case.
Drop by the Vern store if you want to check out the hottest new
I was about to say, is it just this guy right here? Hello. Are you Ned? We saw your 4SPG. Oh, then you must be the Spriggan I've been hearing about.
That's right, although we're actually just filling in for the real one for a bit.
Huh. I'll be honest, I was expecting someone a little more shady looking. Glad you're not, though. But you... Have I seen you somewhere before, miss? Don't mind me. I'm not actually a Spriggan. I just lend them a hand every now and then. Anyway, would you mind explaining your request in a little more detail? Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me explain. I guess to put it simply, I was swindled out of Mira. Some guys came up to me saying they had cheap T-phones on sale with just a few stipulations. T-phones? Those are the consumer-grade versions of Zifas that act as mobile terminals, right? Didn't they start selling them this year? That's right! They've been all the rage since they went on sale. It's supposed to be a top-of-the-line gadget. Up until now, mobile terminals have only been available to people like government officials or people in the guild or the military. Now even your average Joe can get one. It's like we've stepped into a whole new era. A T-phone is like a status symbol. If you manage to bag one, the whole world will know how classy you are. You sure are passionate about them.
You guys get pretty psyched about the weirdest things.
Well, anyway, that's why I was so excited to head to the Vern store to pick one up. A single T-phone is pretty expensive. They're like 20,000 Mira. That's way out of my price range, so I was starting to feel pretty bummed. Then, when I left the store, these two guys approached me. They showed me flyers for cheap T-phones and said they could hook me up with one for 5,000 with only a few stipulations. When I asked if they could tell me more, they took me to a nearby cafe to talk. So someone came along at just the right time and talked you into what you thought was a good deal. But what were these stipulations you mentioned? Well, the first thing they said was that even though these cheaper T-phones were official products, they got them from a problematic source. They were supposed to be distributed to the members of some institution, but these guys ended up getting them on the down low. On the down low? So what you're saying is they were sold illegally? Sounds like a deep-seated issue if that's the case. Yeah, but despite that, they told me not to worry because it was all a gray area. But if it did happen to get out to the police or the guild, they would have to stop selling them. So they told me to keep the truth between us. They also told me that if it happened to break on me, I couldn't take it to an official dealer. Those were the two main stipulations they had. They wanted me to sign a contract and everything.
I see. If there really was a gray area, you'd think they'd be a little less hush-hush about it all.
Definitely sounds suspicious. I'm guessing you ended up signing anyway. Yeah, I was told they only had a limited supply and they were a first-come, first-served basis. I panicked, you know. But the real problem is what happened next. The T-phone they sold me doesn't even work. It's a complete piece of junk. It doesn't have the camera functionality it's supposed to, and I can't even get a call to connect properly. I see. The very model of a scam. I mean, I do feel a little sorry for you, but you kind of brought this on yourself. Brought this on yourself. So, what do you want us to do about these scam artists? The thought of them getting away with this while I wallow in despair is a big bruise to my ego. And while I do want them to get raked over the coals for this, I really just want you to get all my Mira back. I think you'd get both your wishes if you reported this to police. And yet you decided to put out a 4SPG request instead. I get the feeling it has to do with that contract, doesn't it? I know what you're trying to say. I get that it's selfish of me. Here I am, wanting to get them back for swindling me, yet I'm not willing to accept the consequences of my own mistakes.
I don't see why it'd be such a big deal. Everybody looks out for number one in the end, right? Except for me, because I always put S first no matter what. Oh wait, though. Now that we've got a certain dollar rankings...
Damn. Oh, brother. Getting back to the matter at hand, this certainly sounds like a request that leans more towards the edge of the law. I do like how they at least keep mentioning the existence of Lapis and Rufus every now and then. I still want to know what's happened to those two. I hope they're okay. So, what would the substitute Spriggans like to do about it? I wouldn't mind taking on the job, but... what to do? Let's do it. Alright, I understand. We'll take the case. As far as giving them grief goes, that'll depend on their response to us. You mean it? Oh, thank you.
Well, with that said, I guess I better drum up what little motivation I have. So, do you still have the flyer you said they gave you?
I've got the T-phone at least. Here, you'll probably need it. I wish I had the flyer, but I actually ended up throwing it away. Well, first thing to do is gather some intel on these guys. Right, they don't seem to be in the area right now, so we should be able to ask around without worrying that we'll scare them off.
In that case, why don't we head to the Vern store and see if anyone's seen a pair of scammers around? Maybe we should check in with some of the neighboring shops too.
Make sure that those guys aren't selling brand name knockoffs of other products, right?
Exactly, you're so smart, S. It's important that we get a good idea of how widespread their operation is first. Although it's likely they're not doing this with anything other than T-phones. If we're worried about other potential knockoffs, the Liberal Boutique seems to be a likely target.
After all, they're said to stock a famous wine from the Grand Chardonnay. A single bottle can get very expensive depending on the year. The Grand Chardonnay. A name I could never forget, considering that's one of the ways we met freaking... It's one of the ways we met Olivier. The dumbass just... I see. Guess we better get started then. It's probably for the best that we don't tell people we're investigating swindlers, though. Don't want to cause an unnecessary panic. Let's just stick to asking if they know anything about cheap T-phones. Alright, I'll wait outside the mall until you guys reach out. Don't want to risk running into them again, you know? Sure, I'll let you know what we find.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
This stuff is cutting edge.
I need to know, can I actually go... Not if I'm going back to the Vern store, hang on. If we're going back to the Vern store, I want to know, can I go
Welcome
see...
to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower.
I want to see Toa.
You'll also find
Can I
the
please
Vern
see Toa
Store,
again?
A movie theater.
Please? Just for a little bit, please.
What a view!
Look at all those teeny
Wait.
tiny people down there. They're like ants beneath our feet.
And the award for least intimidating villain laugh goes to...
I love Nadia, she's so silly.
All right.
Look at this goober. Look at this absolute goofball. Oh, she's so funny. And look at Toa. Whoa, that looks cool when we spin with Nadia. The pink vortex.
Oh, but she looks so cute. Both of them do. Look at him.
I can't get over it. I'm sorry. I'm very easily pleased with cute things. Anyways, let's go to the Vern store for real this time and actually start doing the side quest.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower.
Looking for a you,
What
actually.
do you have? Come again.
You'll also find
Do you have a moment?
You have cheap T-phones? I think she was mentioning those Spriggan notes Van left with us. Must be either one he knows from that incident in Cray Village. Oh, it's you! I think we even ran into her when we were there last. We're substitute Spriggans. We just have a few questions. You got any cheap T-phones?
Cheap T-phones? Sorry, but I haven't heard anything about that. I never really heard of any of our other employees mention it either, so I doubt they'll know anything. We have a pretty good view of the area from a shop too, but I've never seen anybody putting up flyers or anything like that.
You don't say.
Sounds like they're being extra careful so they don't get caught. Guess that means they're not amateurs. How about T-phones that don't work? Heard anything about that? Oh, I actually have heard of that recently.
That's a bit concerning. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I guess it's not really that big a deal. For most people, the T-phone is their first mobile terminal. A lot of them can't figure out how to use them correctly or have trouble adjusting their settings. They'll come in and say it's broken. Most of the time, they just need a little walkthrough on how to use it. Then they're on their way. Even if their T-phone was actually broken, we'd be able to repair it here in the store. I see. In that case, would you mind taking a look at this T-phone for us? Of course. Let's have a look-see.
Oh, she's giving him...
What's going on with this thing?
Did she find out what's causing the problem?
Well, this is actually the first time I've ever seen anything like this. The outer frame is the same as any other T-phone, but the insides are totally different. It's not a T-phone or a Z-phone at all. It's an Enigma.
What the? Huh? It's an Enigma.
Looks like it's had all its combat functions removed. All that's left are the communication functions.
Huh. Enigma. Haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah. Those were the old ordnance that we used back in the Crossbell arc.
I remember them being pre-mainstream 5 or so years ago. Oh, how times have changed. Even if it does have communication functions, there's no doubt it'd be difficult for it to connect to today's orbital network. And since it doesn't have the camera functionality, it's practically nothing compared to an actual T-phone.
Our client said something similar too, that this T-phone was a piece of junk. With the Enigma being such an outdated model, they're probably selling for cheap on the black market. So, they dressed them up to look like T-phones and started selling them at a lower price.
I don't think I quite understand what's going on, but it definitely sounds like bad news. I should probably go report this to my manager.
Actually, sorry to ask this of you, but do you mind keeping this between us until we finish the investigation? We can't give you anything in exchange, but I promise we'll report back once we've got everything straightened out.
After that, you can tell anyone and everyone you want. Alright, I guess I don't mind. I'm at least a little familiar with how Spriggan works. You've been real kind to Lashkar too, so I think I can trust you guys.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being so understanding. Just give us a bit and we'll be back with a full report, okay? Of course. I'll leave it to you then.
So, what's their plan now?
I think we still need some more intel.
Let's see if I can find someone who might know about these 2 scam artists. While we're still in here... You
Do you have a moment?
know anything?
This lady seems really taken in by this stuff. Guess she's probably into Orbital hardware. I'll bet she knows something. Excuse me, miss. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
You know anything?
Maybe she means like the ones that were on that paper, Mon. Oh, you mean the flyer we got after we left the Vern store? These 2 men came up to us out of nowhere and started trying to sell us on something. Yeah, flyer? Is there any chance that you still have it on you? No, I tore it up after copying their info down. They kept going on and on about how there was a reason they were able to get their T-phones so cheap. I thought it was a little too suspicious.
Smart.
I refused their offer before they could explain any further. It's too bad about the flyer, but that was probably the smart thing to do.
Is there anything else you can remember about them?
Now that you mention it, they did seem a bit worried about someone when we left. Something about not meeting today's quota and her being upset with them.
Oh. So they're just low on the... I see. There's some sort of operation going on. A quota on her, huh? This could be useful information. So we have 2 men passing out flyers and trying to talk people into buying these T-phones, and some authority figure they refer to as her.
Thank you both. You've been a big help.
That was no problem at all.
You'll be able to find what you're looking for.
Thanks, kiddo. Let's keep asking around and see if we can learn anything else.
Yep, next stop, here we come.
Yippee! Oh, I'm stuck.
Welcome to the Treon Mall.
To the Liberal
Here you
Boutique.
find Treon
Welcome
Tire
to the Liberal
Boutique.
Boutique.
I do wonder who our next teammate's gonna be. I think the... So... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did honestly check the, I looked up how... I didn't look up who the main characters in this game are, but I did look up how many, playable characters you get in this game. I did the same thing for whatchamacallit, Reverie. And it said that in this game there should be 14 main playable characters. So we've got currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so there's only 4 left. Aaron and Fairy are definitely part of those. Aaron and Fairy. And I could see, we know Shizuna is almost guaranteed. And the last one would have to be Barkhorn. Well, actually, no. Wait, something ain't right here. Either the information I got was wrong, or Barkhorn's not in this game. Barkhorn might not be in this game. The reason I say that is because I'm almost positive Ren's going to be a playable character. I saw DLC stuff, and that kind of is spoilerish, but even then, without that, I feel like I would have guessed that. With how important Ren seems to be, I would have been more surprised if she wasn't a playable character. So either that means the information I got is wrong, and that there's more playable characters than 14, or Barkhorn is just straight up not in this game. Which is weird, considering he was part of the main group last time. I guess it's not impossible, but it'd certainly be weird.
Do you have a moment?
Not a deal breaker or anything, just weird. Mall has a lot of shops carrying high-end goods. We should check and see if any of them are experiencing a scam similar to the one with T-phones. Sorry, but could we bother you for a moment? You know anything about scams?
Unfortunately, I don't believe I know much about cheap T-phones. And I haven't heard anything regarding scam M's on high-end products either. The only prog of ours that would be a potential target is our Grand Chardonnay. I don't think we've had any complaints or returns though. I doubt we have any reason to worry there.
Sounds like the store isn't being targeted then.
Yeah, a swing and a miss. But for a silver lining, I guess we know that there's only one shop that's having issues. Well, now that I think about it, there has been one thing I've found concerning. Recently, I've seen a couple of men posting flyers out in front of our store. It all just seems a little suspicious. I notice them sometimes on my lunch break. Can you give us any more details about them? I started seeing them, the two of them, at the beginning of the year. I haven't seen them today, but they're here pretty much every day from afternoon until evening. I often see the two of them discussing something while snooping around by the Vern store. They seem to be handing out their flyers to people on their way out. I assume they've been discussing who to target before they leave the store.
Huh. That's actually some really useful info.
Wow, you sure are pretty observant for having caught all that. I don't think your average person would think twice about what some guys handing out flyers were up to. On top of that, you're so refined and well-spoken, but not quite as stuffy as an aristocrat. Being so detail-oriented, it almost makes me think you used to work as a maid at someplace super fancy.
Do you always have to do that?
You're very
Lila. Why does that sound familiar? Lila. Wait! Wait! Hang on! Holy sh... That was like a blast from the past. What was the... what was the area called back in Liberal? Shoot. But aren't you like the mayor's aide? What are you doing here? What? Oh, that's cool. What the heck are you doing here? You have to be her, right?
If you're capable of deducing all that, I assume you must be no ordinary customer either. That's right. When a mystery presents itself, I got no choice but to solve it. It's all part of my detective saga.
Who do you think you're fooling?
It's no problem. It's not as though I'm looking to hide it from anyone. When I used to live in the borough, I worked in a city called Bozen that was famous for its commerce. Yes, you! I remember you! You were the maid that worked with the mayor! I remember you! Holy crap! Wow, that's awesome, the fact that we get to see you again. It's been a long time. Heck yeah. Well, there, I was a maid for a gentlewoman who supported me quite graciously. In fact, opening up this shop was her idea in the first place. And you're you're the one who's working it for her. That's awesome! Heck yeah! Oh, really? Sounds like the person she's referring to isn't just any noblewoman. Now that I think about it, isn't the mayor of Bose a young woman? I've never been to Liberal before. Maybe I'll think about taking a trip soon. Oh yes, if you have the opportunity, please do. I think it would make for a lovely holiday getaway. My god! Holy crap! Okay, I think we've got all the info we need. Let's go find a place to sort through the details. That's really cool that we actually get to see Lila again. And if Nadia hadn't mentioned that, that would have completely slipped my mind. It's like, hey, wait a minute, a maid with blue hair? I know for a fact I've seen it. And Lila name? That sounded also familiar. And eventually the pieces all clicked like, wait a minute. You're back from, Liberal. That's really cool. I like that. That's awesome. Aye, aye, Captain. Phew, we sure did talk to lots of people. What a productive day. Alright, why don't we pick this up tomorrow and go catch a movie? Let's work to the curb and get a little guilty pleasure in for once. You've sure got an interesting sense of humor. Hey, your mouth says interesting, but your eyes say I'm not amused. That's enough goofing off, I think. We should start going over everything we've learned so far. We know the two men who were handing out flyers have been spotted between afternoon and evening. We also know that they were specifically targeting customers they saw expressing interest in T-phones. Then they would sweet-talk them into purchasing a cheap T-phone, as well as signing their contract. However, the phones themselves are fakes. They're really just modified enigmas. Guess that's that boss lady the scammers are working under. We're probably going to have to make contact with her sooner or later. Yes, I agree, which raises the question of how we're supposed to do that. I know we have one good option, but I'm a little reluctant to go down that route. I don't think there's any getting around it, S. Do you two have something in mind? I'm glad you asked. I recommend we deploy Dan and S's Operation Number 18, ma'am, using a decoy to lure out the perp. I see. That would be a good way to probe them for answers.
I don't mind doing it if we really have to. It's just, you know how rusty I am, so try to keep the premise from getting too elaborate. Oh god, we have to. Swin's gonna have to act again.
Your request has been acknowledged. In fact, I've already got a plan. Lately, you'll be our backup, so I want you to be waiting in the wings not too far away. That's for you, Oh, maybe we should go get some new outfits from that shop over there. Help us to get a look that'll really bring out your eyes.
Considering we don't know when the targets will arrive, I don't think we have time to waste shopping.
Oh, S, you're no fun.
Should I really be letting them handle this on their own? No, you really shouldn't.
I'm so happy. It's been far too long since you and I have been on a date, hasn't it? So, where are you going to buy me today, darling?
This is no time to be embarrassed, Swin. Right now, you just need to focus on getting our targets to believe we're a real couple. Well, since the company my father manages is doing so well, I think a little splurging could be arranged. He increased my allowance so recently, so I figured why shouldn't I buy something extra special for my honey bunny?
Ooh, that sounds exciting. What do you think of getting me?
It's something that's been on my mind for a while, actually. Wouldn't it be nice if we could talk to each other anytime we wanted? That's why I'm buying us both T-phones.
Yay! Oh, darling, you're the sweetest.
I have more than a few concerns, but they seem to be doing okay so far.
Welcome. Are you shopping for T-phones today?
Yes, my girlfriend and I would like to buy a pair. Let's just have a look at this price tag here, and 20,000 mirror each? That's 40,000 mirror for both of us. I would use up every bit of my allowance.
What? You mean you're not going to buy me a T-phone, darling? I was so excited about it, too. I should know better to expect you to live up to your word.
Oh, wait, I promise I'll get you one, honest. Maybe I could pay installments. Is that an option?
Why, of course, sir. Installments? Like some kind of poor person? Come on, darling, I thought you were cooler than that.
I'm in a real fix now. Hey, there's a young couple checking out the T-phone section. What do they like? Easy pickings, putting it lightly. They want to buy a set of T-phones, but looks like they've been poor. Want to start with them today?
Aw, and I was so excited too. You break all your promises. I don't want to go on any more dates if you're just going to lie to me.
I'm sorry, honey pie. Please don't say things like that. I'll get some more allowance for my father the next time he's in a good mood. I swear. My, what a lovely young couple you are. I think we might just have some info to share that'll pique your interest. Well, this is very exciting. What kind of info? What's this? Cheap T-phones now on sale? They're all the rage? That's right. We're offering them at a highly discounted rate to specific customers only. While one of these incredible devices would normally cost 20,000 mira, we can offer you the same product for a lowly 5,000 mira. 5,000 mira? No way. They have to use their defective, right? Not at all. These are genuine brand new merchandise. However, there is a reason we're able to offer them so cheaply. We'd be happy to explain it to you over tea if you'd like. What do you say? Just between us, our supply is limited and our inventory is running pretty low. I don't know if you'll get another chance like this.
Oh, how lucky for us. Let's listen to what they have to say, darling.
Yes, I suppose we should. Looks like they've made contact. Keep it up, you two. Anyway, hey, that's the long and short of it. Even though our source is a little in the gray area, it's all completely safe and above board. The only issue we've been having is trying to keep up with demand. Personally, I think it'd be a real waste to let this opportunity slide. So, you interested?
You really should buy them, darling. Like you said, there's a limited supply.
Having to sign a contract does make me a little nervous, though.
Don't worry, it's not your average contract with all their bells and whistles. The only thing you have to do is keep this all a secret. I can't believe they're this cheap and you still won't buy them. You're such a wuss.
Fine, I've made up my mind. We'll take 2 of them. Wait, actually, we'll take 4 more. We need them for my Honey Pie's friends too. That's 6 in total. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. That's 30,000 mira and I insist on paying in cash.
You really are the best, darling. I love when you get all spend happy.
This is great. I'll make our quote for today. Once we get the contract signed, let's head back and report this to the boss. Hook, line, and sinker. Upon saying a quick farewell, the two men left for Quincy Parlor. I'll go tail them. You two handle the rest as discussed. Right. Thanks, Elaine. Yeah, seems like they bought it. I'm definitely off practice.
Well, I thought you were as good as you've ever been. You just need a little bit more time in the field. Maybe another couple of days will fix you up, darling.
Please stop. I thought I was gonna kill over an embarrassment. Anyway, let's get to inspecting these T-phones.
Couldn't you wait just a little longer to switch into work mode? You're right, though. We should be sure that these are the same scam T-phones that the client bought.
If I remember correctly, the lady at the Verns turned this part like this, and the insides look like what we saw back then we know these are Enigmas too.
Looks like he was right. The client was telling the truth after all.
Yeah, let's find Elaine and see if we can catch those guys. I explained that she was still in the process of tailing the two men. So when I had boarded the subway and headed to the Tyrol district. It's time for another case of tailing. I see you made it. The men are over there. They were whispering about meeting their quota and going back to report their boss. I was sure they'd be heading back to their hideout.
Yeah, and staying out in the open sure isn't much of a hideout. Guess that means we gotta keep following him.
Please don't tell me if you're going to start complaining again. We still got work to do. Have plenty of time to rest later.
You two are so pushy.
They're on the move. Let's head after them. Yep, here we go.
I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain unfolds on an all-new adventure. The Adventures of Rockford. Golden Calamity.
Rockford.
In theaters now.
What seems to be the easiest strategy is just to purposefully like max out the gauge and get them to start searching, because the gauge decreases faster once they're
Point heat. Now playing at a theater
once
near
they're
you. Take wing and soar above the
like,
court and blaze a trail for
cautious
those
or
who
whatever.
follow. No? What news? We embarked on a journey to reclaim what was rightfully ours.
You two idiots are blind as hell.
The return of the king.
Yeah, it just feels easier to do it this way. Otherwise, hey, these are pretty easy then. Now that I've got a strategy, just purposely make the found gauge full, let them search around for a bit, and that decreases the gauge to nothing, basically.
I've got some delicious ice cream.
Got it. I do wonder if they'd be able to find you if you're not hiding in a spot, but are behind a wall where they couldn't see you. Got it. I still find it funny the one time where I was literally like in arm's reach of the follow target and nothing bad happened. That was still my favorite, I think. Hide! The only risk with this strategy is that if the button decides not to work, then I could very easily get caught. That's the only real risk to this strategy. Are you kidding me? How is this not a hide spot? Oh, for God's sakes. How would that count? Wait, what? They are very lenient on this then. That's weird. How is this a hide spot? What? Now we just want to wait for the icon to show green. Or the quest icon to appear. There we go. We're good. We win! So, what are you two doing? The source leads to the Tyrell District's waterway. Looks like that's where they're headed.
We'll probably get into some scuffles in there. I guess I don't mind pitching in to help.
Alright, let's score them before they have a chance to escape. Oh god, no way. That's how we managed to hit today's quota early. So, with that said, we've been working this area for several days now, right? There's no shot. Is it this freaking granny again? Think maybe we can take the rest of the day off?
What? Sure, why not? If you already hit your quota for the day, might as well pack it in, right? But you know what'll happen if you do, don't you?
What are you getting at?
You're right, it's important I be more straightforward. You see, I have no shortage of others who are willing to put their nose to the grindstone for me.
We're sorry, boss. We weren't thinking. We know you've run operations like this all over Sumeria. We got nothing but respect for you. It is her, isn't it? It's this freaking old lady that we've seen since the Crossbell arc. She's returned. And she's back where I think this is her home. She originally lives in Calvert, doesn't she? We'll keep working past our quota, so please don't replace us.
Is that right? Well, if you're so passionate about it, then I suppose you better get back out there then, shouldn't you?
Bad luck for you, madam. I am part... We can be a little more aggressive now. Yes, of course. We glad to, ma'am. Whatever you say, ma'am.
Sounds like textbook labor exploitation to me.
Hey, you're those left truck schmucks from earlier. You followed us?
Yep, that's us love-struck schmucks. Now bow before our romantic chemistry.
Stop that. And would it kill you to deny the schmucks bit? We're here on business from a client that you defrauded out of his mirror.
What, are you a Spriggan or something? I'm surprised I don't recognize your faces. Nice you brought A-Ring Bracer along with you. Just what do you intend to do with us?
A-Ring Bracer? I didn't realize it before, but that's Beauty's blade! Damn it, you were working with those two all along! Just so we're clear, I'm not actually here on Bracer business. But I also can't very well ignore an infamous counterfeiter and her accomplices. I filmed your entire conversation earlier on my Zifa as evidence.
We have a client that just wants his mirror back. You know, mirror you swindled him out of. What do you think, Miss Sweet Old Lady? Might handing it over without fuss?
Oh, that ain't a sweet old lady. No!
Every single time.
Don't get uppity with me, you little brats! Stalking other people and taking footage of them without their permission! You want to be ashamed of yourselves!
There it is! Her real famous tongue lashing! Ears. I can't take it!
Jeez, you're loud. And where do you get off lecturing us anyway, you old brat bat?
I'm guessing that means you're not going to agree to our terms, right then?
You think you won just because you brought A-Ring Bracer along with you? I've gone through scenarios like these more times than you can count. You really think I wouldn't be prepared for this? Come, boys, it's feeding time!
Oh, you got dogs. She tamed those monsters.
I don't think so. Their movements are erratic compared to wild monsters. I bet she just messed with their brains. She must have embedded a device for receiving command signals or something.
I remember seeing a report on a similar case in the documentation we got from Van. I think it was about how Zekdarms modified monsters so that they could use shard skills.
That's right. I bought these pots from Zekdarms. They're trial-enhanced military monsters. You two, get in there. Teach your damn brats a lesson they won't soon forget.
Right, we're on it. All she's got is the 2 kids on her side. We got monsters. Even Beauty's Blade is no match for these odds. That may be true, if these were actually just any kids.
Hey, it's fine by me if they don't know what they're up against. Just means less effort on our end.
At least it saves us time spent arguing. Let's take him down.
You do not want to screw with these kids. They're assassins, you idiots.
Fine, let's play.
Good chance for a shard boost.
Please.
You want to say these are just normal kids one more time? And
Cross. Sniper.
Serious gauge limit removed.
You suck. I did set to normal mode, right? I'm gonna need a check if I did. I didn't think they'd be so strong. I mean, it makes sense for her, but those kids are a nightmare too. Well, that wasn't much of a fight. So, Now we just have to decide how to deal with...
Come on, you know it! You remember what we planned, right?
Right. Got it. Oh, God's sakes. What the?
You're kidding. They're really gonna make a run for it after all that.
I have heard that she's known for her speedy getaways. I guess it's true after all. Not that I intend to let her go, of course. Let's move. Right. Get over here. Gotcha. How come it's just us that got caught? There's no way the boss can be that fast, right? Now I better see to catching that woman.
I says I don't mind taking care of some old biddy. Leave this one to me.
I guess those two idiots got themselves captured already. As long as there's still ground beneath my feet, there'll always be somewhere for me to run. I'll just find another reason to hide in until things blow over.
I know you really like talking to yourself, lady, but you might want to watch where you're going.
What is this?
I wouldn't move if I were you. The jig is up. Turn yourself in.
Fine, how about this? I'll give your client back all his mirror. In fact, I'll pay his fee for hiring you too. I'll even pay back every single mirror of the 30,000 we took from you two. Good deal, huh? We can put this whole thing behind us.
That doesn't sound too bad. But unfortunately for you, Spriggans are in the business of making friends with villains.
Plus, I believe our client specifically asked us to give you what for.
Nice try. How are we gonna deal with you now? You guys are really something. Can't believe you even caught the ringleader. Sounds like she's pretty famous for this sort of thing. Should we turn her over to the police?
You fool! Hand us over to the police and you'll be found guilty too! That's why I offered to return your mirror in exchange for letting us go. If that's too hard for you to swallow, then you can forget about ever getting a single mirror back from me.
An attitude. You only feel the slightest bit regretful, do you?
Refunding his mirror wouldn't be enough to absolve you of your crimes, anyhow. I refuse to overlook what you've done. Oh, the original request did ask us to rake the culprits over the coals. But given that our client's here at the moment, we should probably let him decide how to deal with them. How to deal with them, huh? Any suggestions? The guild could always turn them over to the police for you. We've been well aware of this woman's extensive criminal record for a while now. Getting her off the streets would be the most optimal solution. Plus, I'm fairly certain we could talk to the police into bringing her even more severe charges against her. You can do that? Actually, now that I get a good look at you, aren't you Elena Claire?
How's it feel to be famous, Blade Lady?
The real issue is what comes after we turn them in. The guild is responsible for prioritizing the safety of civilians. It's our duty as bracers. Given that you were a victim of fraud, we should be able to push that angle to the police. Either way, we'll make sure they understand that you weren't at fault here, Ned, and that you needn't be interrogated. That being said, however, choosing the rings to the police doesn't guarantee you'll get your money back. Especially considering none of the other victims have filed for damages. Exactly, but keep in mind that this option does mean they'll be punished to the full extent of the law. I see.
So if you're not totally sold on taking them to the police, you do have another choice. Taking them to Tria Mall security detail.
Security detail? Now that you mention it, I do remember Valley's having some security guards on their payroll. Wait, does that mean their security firm is affiliated with the Marduk company? Oh! Oh, you want to bring them to Marduk?
That's right. Let's just say I've been doing a little research on them lately. You see, Marduk regularly collects new data on criminals so that they can use it to improve their systems. So instead of turning them over to the police, and the security team will probably just make use of them back at headquarters.
Make use of us? What does that mean? I've heard rumors, but I didn't think Marduk would go that far.
If we do go down that route, their security firm will probably compensate us for their negligence. But if you do give them over to Marduk, they'll be back on the streets once they're done with them. There's a high risk that they'll reoffend. I don't think I can personally recommend that option.
Hey, we shouldn't be trying to influence this decision.
So those are my options. Guess I have a few things to think over. To be honest, I'd be satisfied with either option. I'm struggling with which one to pick. Mind telling me what you think? You're asking me? Well, I think each approach has their pros and cons.
As funny as it would be to lend them over to Marduk, I do think I want to get them off the streets I want them to be as punished as maximally as possible. I understand that this guy ain't gonna get his cash back, but I think it's important that these guys get punished as severely as possible. You're going straight to the guild. I kind of think it would be better if we send us the police through the guild, though. You might not be able to get your mirror back, but at least they'll face their fair share of consequences. I see. It's Zelden. I'll take your advice. Considering everything we just talked about, I'm sure there are plenty of others who fell victim to these con artists. It might be better if they're arrested so that the case can actually be investigated. Well, I say that, but my main reason for deciding to go to the police is because I know I'll be safe from interrogation.
Either way, I think you've made the right choice. Aw, but the straight and narrow is so boring.
Sometimes it's the easiest, and sometimes it's the most satisfying. Even if it can be satisfying but boring at the same time.
You know this isn't the first or even second time I've been to prison, right? You better be ready for when I get out of the slammer, because this old phoenix will rise again.
And when that happens, the guild and the police will be right there to douse your fire. Let's head to the guild on the station street. We can turn them in there.
Yeah. You suck! Yippee! Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Thanks for going all the trouble for me. Maybe I won't get my mirror back, but I feel loads better about the whole thing.
We did nothing out of the ordinary. We only did what the guild would do. By the way, it seems they intend to seek out a harsher punishment for the scammers. It's just that, as I said they would. I'm certain they'll work with the police to make sure none of the victims see any repercussions. Sounds like having the Blade Lady leading the charge helps smooth things over.
Yeah, I really think taking the honest path worked out for the best. Of course, I owe you guys the biggest thanks of all. If I hadn't put out that 4SPG request, I doubt I'd even consider going to the guild about it. It's no big deal. It's our job after all.
Just be careful not to get swindled next time. You gotta come across as an easy mark.
Right. I guess I'll try to be more careful. Hey, this at least teaches you,
I hope
right?
I was of assistance.
Defunct fraud complete.
Reward deposited.
As funny as it would have been, I do think it was more important to get the justice done. We also got Law rank 4 now. That gives us an achievement. Oh, we actually got a bunch of achievements. Vitality drops, Sepith Mass. That's actually another thing I should mention. So I did get some more achievements when doing my own time playing. And of those achievements, some of the most interesting things I got would probably be some of the
I'll work my magic.
some of the empty slots, the arts plugins, sorry. In particular, I got Regulus Caliber already. And I also got Celestial. Pretty good. Although Celestial is very expensive. It might be worth it though, considering it's a guaranteed revive. You know what? Sure. As weird as it sounds, I'm gonna give it Swin. The reason is I don't often use Swins of Magic as is. I don't use Magic period really as is. But in the off chance that I need it, I think it'd be good to have it on Swin so that we can get a full heal on everybody. Plus he's quick as is, so he'd be more likely to actually get it off. So yeah, I think it'd be best to do it on Swin. I'll put Regulus Caliber on you. And Earthguard. Okay. I did already do the, whatchamacallit, the, why is the name slipping me by? The garden. It's literally right there. I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering this. I can show you the floor 3 monsters were those things that appeared during the whole pandemonium crisis at the end of the Trails Through Daybreak 1. If I could remember names, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, we should have everything accounted for. We already made sure to do everything before. We did the side quest just now. I already did the garden. Alright, you know what that means. We're done with side content for this area, for these main areas right now, so let's head over to the next main area. Wait.
Opening planner.
To the Blacklight.
Let's be on our way.
Have to switch to the next page of the edge here now. The same day, 11:17 p.m., Edith's Blacklight District. We're here. The Blacklight District. It's been a couple of years since we last came here.
Oh yeah, I remember Van leading us through the back way. This is our first time strolling in loud and proud like this.
You must be talking about when Van rescued them from their pursuers.
No.
I had a feeling you might be familiar with the area. Yeah, the 13th District operates outside the law, so you won't find it on any maps.
Just think of all the ways you could take advantage of that.
Let's not say things that come back to bite us. I'm aware, of course, that the two of you are capable of taking care of yourselves. But nevertheless, try to avoid poking your noses where they don't belong. We hear you.
Yep, loud and clear. Won't want to stir up any trouble. By the way, the coordinates point to the perp being on the other side of that gate.
What the heck?
I see. That must be the entrance to the condemned sector. Can we just walk right in? I don't see why not. It doesn't appear to be sealed off. Let's just head through as soon as we're ready.
Was that always there?
Whoa! There's so many neat-looking shops here.
We didn't get to peruse this place when we were here 2 years ago. I'd like to look around.
You can acquire all sorts of goods here, including illicit ones. If you aren't careful, some of these peddlers will swindle you. You two should be fine, though.
Was this door always here? I swear I do not recognize this door. It might have always been there and I just never noticed it, but I swear I would have noticed a big old menacing door like this. Or maybe I wouldn't.
Oh, what might you be
I would have thought I would, but
I'll be
that's
seeing
weird.
you.
We can only explore a limited area, which is a few of these shops here.
Ho ho!
You can buy
Got
a buffalo
great
wallet.
lineup at great prices. Come again soon.
Great prices.
Ho ho! Gotta come
Great
again
prices.
soon. Welcome. Please stop by.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming.
And assassin's gloves. We can't do anything else here
Please
apparently,
stop
because if
by
we try
again.
going other places, we get beep beep.
Very well. No sense going this way.
Got it. Wrong way.
Leave it to me.
This is still easily the best. Beep, beep. Well, we at least got one food item, so let's go ahead and eat that.
This is incredible.
Yeah, I swear for the life of me, I do not recognize this. I swear I do not recognize this door. It might have always just been there, and I was just very oblivious to it. But I feel like I would have noticed even this, surely. Come on. Am I really just that oblivious? I'm not... I mean, Actually, the more I think about that question, the more I realize the answer, and it really hurts. Am I on normal mode? I am. Well, not much else to do, I think. Alright, let's go there.
Except, them sector is just past this gate. Should we go in? Well, we don't got any reason to stay else. Let's go in. The same day, 1:34 p.m. Whoa. Blacklight District Condemned Sector. This is wacky looking. This is the Condemned Sector, huh?
It's still a lot like the Blacklight District, but the vibe is totally different.
Yeah, it's a lot more menacing. That's because the Blacklight District is filled with people making a living for themselves, even if it isn't above board. This place, on the other hand, is far removed from the everyday hustle and bustle. That alone provides ample reason for unsavory characters to make use of it. It's full of monsters, too. No sane person will want to step foot in here. Either way, we won't have to stick around for long.
Yeah, the first coordinates are right down that way. Now let's wrap this up. Me and us have a date to get back to.
Swin, deny something. I have a feeling we're gonna meet the other girl, aren't we? The other, like, we met X last time during Van's side of the chapter.
I wish I could stay like
I
this
feel like we're gonna be
forever.
meeting whoever the girl is. They actually said her name. The kid said her name, wasn't it? Yorda or something? Jorda. It started with a J. That's the only thing I can properly remember for a fact. Well, we got new enemies here. It's kind of weird that we don't actually have a full party right now.
That went well.
You did real good, S. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a trash attack available. On the ground, Sophie.
Done.
Keep it up.
Take him out.
Nana wins again.
Nice treasure chest. Good find.
Is it just me, or are there a bunch of bug-like enemies here? Am I crazy? Get him!
Now's your chance. Activate stun.
Activating skill.
Our time shot.
I don't know if it's just me, but I swear it feels like the enemies I've encountered so far are mostly bug-like.
Kudos, Nadia. You did great.
Make sure I'm getting everything. Apparently there is a sub-event, but it won't appear right at the gates.
There's nothing but monsters around here. No people at all.
Yeah?
According to the reports I've read, there are a few thugs and gangsters around, but that's all.
Are you sure they haven't been
Kind of
eaten?
unsettling. We should watch our backs while we're down here.
Oh god, the spiders are back. Ugh.
Treasure.
Demonics.
There's a whole swarm of them.
Won't show any mercy.
Still more to go.
Use the charger. Activating skill.
Instantaneous mod.
Our time shine.
Too slow. We'll win. Engaging skill.
I'll exploit that.
That fight felt pretty good.
You're one of a kind, Elaine.
Cross strikes used. I do need to use cross strikes more often. Can't go through here yet.
Boost gauge is full.
Do your best, everyone.
Gotcha.
Enemy down.
Good chance for an activating.
Mark him.
That went well.
You did real
I'm assuming
good.
that I can already make a guess as to who our party is going to be for the next chapter at the very least. It's probably going to be for Van at least. I'm hoping it's going to be Fairy and Aaron. That's what I'm hoping. What the heck?
Gauge is full.
Yeah, this is where that this is where the sub event is, but we can't actually view it right yet.
Your eyes.
Lot of amazing.
There's so many. The pain.
We can win. I'm ready to go.
We've got this in the bag.
Activating
Get rid of as many as possible.
boost gauge
it up,
limit
Nadia.
removed.
All is a good amount.
We're doing good.
We should go on the
Art
attack.
should really hurt.
Garden. Slice them to bits, Blade Lady.
Engaging skill.
Light and green. You missed.
That fight felt pretty good.
You're one of a kind, Elaine.
Got it.
Boost gauge is full. Charge attack.
You suck.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
That went well.
You did real good, S.
Big boy.
You're guarding.
Show me.
Get him.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shards. Now's a great engaging skill. Please. Swin. Too slow.
Easy.
That went well.
You didn't miss a beat.
EP2. I want to make sure there's no SP conditions going forward, just to be safe. Let me see here. Okay, sorry. I just like to play it safe, alright?
Boost gauge level max.
Wait a minute. Aha, there is something back here.
Treasure.
Shining goggles.
Looks like this device controls the barrier.
But we need a key card to get through.
Let's look around and see if we can find one.
That's odd. Would you like to try a shard search?
I would indeed. Aha! It's the key card.
We should be able to get through that barrier now.
Is there actually... No, it doesn't look like there... It doesn't seem like in areas where you can fight enemies that there doesn't seem to be S tokens. It only seems to be in areas that are like towns and whatnot. Like safe areas. We're pretty far in now.
Some of those monsters are a pain, but they didn't give us too rough a time. Props to you on that, Blade Lady. Hard to not feel safe with an A-rank bracer on your side. Plus, the kids need a free pass to take it easy.
So you say, but I can tell you aren't pulling your punches in combat. As much as you pretend you're slacking off, in truth, you're carefully studying the enemy's actions. You then use your flanks to strike at their weaknesses and support your comrades with minimal effort and maximal precision. I doubt things would have gone half as smoothly if I had came down here by myself.
Huh. Guess you didn't earn your fancy title off looks alone.
Your eyes are as sharp as your blade. Friendly warning though, lay off a bit on the flattery. Otherwise Nadia might slack off the wheel next time.
Why you gotta out me out like that, S?
So, she makes a good point. Fighting alongside you is definitely reassuring. You and Van overlap a little in that way. Reminds me of someone else I know too, even if your fighting styles are nothing alike.
I'm not quite sure how to feel about being acquainted with Van. As for this someone else, are you referring to your former employer?
Ah, Rufus. Ah! Are you kidding? Who could relax around that guy? Even his allies couldn't tell what he was thinking. Still, as long as we followed his orders, we'd come out on top before we knew it.
No one else was talking about my big brother.
Oh, Ace.
They used to be partners before I came along.
Ace. Oh, I wasn't aware. This must have been during your time as assassins. May I ask where your brother is now?
Nowhere. He died way back. But, you know, I didn't realize he made you feel that way, yes? I never got to fight alongside him, so it's too late for me to find out what it's like.
My apologies. It was tactless of me to pry.
No, it's fine. The past is the past, right?
Nadia.
What matters is now is that I have S and S has me. So no need to worry, honest. Besides, we wound up adding another member to our found family too. See,
she's right. The old us would never believe it, but we've come a long way.
Sure have. That's why I'm gonna dig deep and do it for her.
For her? I wonder if this relates to whatever it is they're searching for. Sorry, I know you've got questions, but we'd rather keep a tight lid on things for now. Wait, are they looking for Lapis? Or are they looking for something for Lapis? You're under no obligation to tell me. Still, it's for a fact that we're working as a team for the moment. So please, let me know if there's anything I can do. And I don't just mean as a bracer. We appreciate that.
Yay! Another member of our Friends in High Places list. Thanks, Elaine.
That's the first she's called me by name. I guess this means we've finally broken the ice. You're very welcome. Now enough chit-chat. Shall we head further in?
Sounds like a plan. You dig deep too, S. Can't just wait around for her to come back on her own.
Oh. Right, especially not after how much Van's done to pave the way for us. You can bet I'll step up my game. Won't want to disappoint my other little sister.
Oh. Other little sister? Is that still how he thinks of me? And after everything we've been through, stick a dagger in my heart, why don't you?
Nadia, we're leaving. You'll get him one day, Nadia. I believe in you.
Wait for me, yes.
You'll get him one day.
Hey, have you grown a few Rage, S? Are you on a growth spurt? Well, stop it. If you keep that up, we'll start looking like siblings.
Is there a problem with that?
For her, yes.
I can't even with you.
Damn.
They really are a fun pair.
I love these two goofs. They're so great. Just hang in there, Nadia. You'll get them one day. I'm sure you will.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Get it?
That fight felt pretty.
I keep getting confused by these
To no one's surprise,
Choose
Elaine was
no.
perfect.
fearsome.
A lot of them.
Time to get serious.
Won't show any mercy.
They're down.
Got him.
This is the perfect time for shards.
We can win.
Activating. Boost gauge limit removed.
Engaging skill.
Oh, like that.
That fight was pretty good.
You got a charge
One of a
attack.
kind, Elaine.
We've got the upper hand.
Got it.
Engaging skill.
Let's tidy this mess.
Take him out.
That fight felt
Is that
pretty
Empada?
To no one?
How the heck are you supposed to get that?
Surprise, Elaine was perfect.
Thank you, Nadia.
Boost gauge level maximum.
I feel like I should save the game.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
All covered. They're down. Watch out. This is the perfect
Got it.
time for shards. Engaging.
Let's tidy this mess.
Action 2.
That fight felt pretty good.
You're one of a kind, Elaine.
We need another key card.
Deploying shards.
Got some big boys.
A good chance for a shard boost.
Zoom blitz.
Zoom. Blitz.
Locked.
We'll win. Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging
Go
skill.
ahead for Silver Cross.
Cut the dart. Nadia. Might want a boost here.
We should go on the attack.
Hitches and
For
stitches.
you. Hitches and stitches.
Ow. Ow.
Don't try to be a good chance. Energy output maximum.
That's it.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit
Uh-oh.
removed.
You can't best me.
Engaging skill.
Feel yourself.
Thanks a
It's
lot.
a million. Our time to shine.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Good for you.
Activating skill.
I should not be alive right now. I'm gonna be real with you.
Stronger.
Hey, what's on the floor there?
That's a lot like the key card from earlier. One of the monsters must have swallowed it. Let's take it with us.
Don't push yourself. Your health is low.
Got it. Aha! I don't have to actually
Path is clear
heal.
now.
Much better.
Before we head down there might be a couple other things we can do first that I want to do. First off, I want to see, can I go over here? Nope. Just want to check. And I did notice there's another pathway back here. Oh, what the? Hang on, I'm gonna check something. Okay, we can't actually get the ladder right now, so we're good. I just want to confirm. Okay,
Much.
let's save the game and let's then move onward to see what is the... whatever is next. What in the... Oh no, that's... Oh, that's what's going on. It's literally the same thing as what happened in Basel.
The coordinates lead here, correct?
That's the device that you connect one of the Genesis to, and it basically makes it process at insane speeds.
Yeah, this should be the place.
It's a fragment that's there, isn't it?
Hold it. I sense someone. Or maybe not. Weird.
It's one of the Crimson fragments, isn't it?
There is something over there, though. Anyone recognize it?
It bears a striking resemblance to the Aurora,
Yep.
the city of Basel's main terminal. The original was blown apart during the incident, but I did hear of a prototype that survived. Though the one I saw in the documentation wasn't quite this color.
It's gotta be because of the Crimson Fragment, right?
A black supercomputer.
Pretty familiar sounding,
There's
doesn't
no
it?
sign of the perpetrator, but I'm willing to bet that this is what's causing the orbital net issues.
Want to bust it up?
During the Basel incident, the Aurora commandeered a massive amount of computational resources over the network. My understanding is that the service outages were a byproduct of that.
Sounds like what happened with Elysium. Just on a way teensier scale.
Question is, what's all of that processing power being used for?
Yeah.
Right. Though I don't think we can expect to find the answers here. Before anything else, we should deactivate this Black Aurora. Nadia, if you would.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Watch out!
Huh? Whoa! What is... Huh?
What are these things? Something's off about them.
What the... The way that their body parts look, it makes me think of the Grendel, but...
Beastly shadows? They have such a sinister aura.
Are they something made by the Grendel?
Are they trying to protect the terminal?
They gotta be.
Not so sure these guys have the brain cells for that. The only thought running through their heads is turning intruders into mincemeat.
Then our only option is to respond in kind. Brace yourselves.
Deploying shards. Let's run.
Again, parts of their body make me think of how the Grendel looks. Beastly shadows. Are they some kind of manifestation of, like... I don't know. Whatever they are, I don't like them. Time for them to go. Not a whole lot of HP, all things considered, but I'm not gonna take that as a sign to just relax. This is a boss fight still.
Now I'm mad.
I'm gonna treat it like one too.
Sorry, but I'm really not.
Crest.
Activating skill.
Back off.
Cross Diver!
Boost gauge limit.
That's one out.
Engaging skill.
Still a ways to go.
Piercing Fortissimo
I'm just
too.
gonna keep growing and growing.
Don't like those things.
That was too close for comfort.
They were a lot tougher than I expected. Did anyone else think they felt familiar?
Again, it feels like the Grendel.
Yes. And I know exactly what they remind you of.
Especially specifically the Crimson Beast.
That crimson monstrosity.
Are they some kind of, like, detachment of it?
Not as powerful, of course, but a significant threat nonetheless.
Why are those able to exist? And hopefully there's not a whole lot of them. If those were just like rampaging across the city, it'd be over.
Well, at least they're over and done with.
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh god, there's a lot. How do we
now
stop?
There's 3?
If only we were so lucky.
Not a good spot.
For real?
No! I just can't get a read on these things, but that might be the least of our worries.
Huh? What the? Not good.
There's more every time I look.
We're on our last legs here.
No.
I'll try to cut a path. Once I do, you two use it to escape.
Bullshit.
There's no point. They'd catch up to us in no time. Nadia might be able to make it alone, though. If I stay behind with you.
Bullshit.
S, what about our promise? You said we'd stick together to the end. I need you, S. You're what keeps me going. You're the reason I can smile no matter where we are or how bad things get.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Maybe you and I can draw their attention. That way, Elaine will have a fighting chance of forcing her way out.
By abandoning you? I could never.
Looks like no one's willing to
Do it,
abandon.
S.
Yeah. I'm with you to the very end.
No! Don't!
It's too many.
How did this happen?
I had a feeling. It's time to try something different. That's a dead end. We need to go back and try something different. A new path. The group loses to an endless horde of monsters. But let's go back and figure out a new way. We're back at the start.
My head. What was that just now?
Weren't we about to head into the condemned sector? Wait, did we already do that?
Yep.
Or am I just making things up?
Yep, there
Nadia,
you go.
Look,
Whoa! Why is it glowing?
White Genesis.
it stopped.
Just like that. Nope, I got nothing.
Once again, the Genesis saved us by going back. Elaine,
What's come over me?
this is the second time
Are
that
the two
Elaine's
of you all
experienced
right?
it.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Huh? Safe from what?
Oh, yeah. It's as I thought. They don't get to keep the memories, but they can somewhat keep the feelings of what was going on. Elaine can remember that something horrible happened to Swin and Nadia, but she can't remember exactly what happened to Swin and Nadia. She just knows something horrible happened.
Were we in danger?
No. Not at all. Sorry to alarm you. Are these hallucinations? It's as if I'm remembering events that have yet to occur. This isn't the first time it's happened either.
Yep. It happened back with Anya's too.
I just shrugged it off back then, but could these be things I've actually experienced?
It's interesting that Elaine is the one who's experienced both times this has happened now.
Surely that can't be right. And yet...
Well, no time to lose. The condemned sector awaits.
Right behind you.
Call for dependable backup.
Just a moment.
We need help.
We don't know what dangers might be lurking behind that gate. I'd be hesitant to face them with just the three of us. Let me call in some backup.
We need help. Who are we getting help from? Yeah! Now this is help I can accept. The immovable Jin Vathek.
Hey there, kiddos. How's tricks? Must be a pretty tough job. Not often Elaine goes run into me.
Oh, now we'll be fine.
Jin the Immovable.
The guy who's basically S rank? Don't you think that's a little overkill?
Considering the fact we all die, no.
It's difficult to explain. But something about this gives me a bad premonition. I'll feel a lot more at ease with Jin coming along.
Laying it on a little thick there, I'd say.
Nah.
Still, I've got at least a decade on all of you, so I'll try not to embarrass myself too badly.
Oh, we'll be fine now.
Wow, you tread pretty lightly for someone built like a bear.
Yeah.
It's Swin and Nadia, right? Looking forward to working together.
You actually know them.
We keep a lot of the same company, so I've
Oh,
heard a
yeah.
good deal about you already.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Just what kind of kooky information network did we end up in?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, the less energy we have to waste explaining, the better.
The situation is just as I described during our call. We're heading for the coordinates Nadia pinpointed in the condemned sector, so that we can apprehend whoever's behind the network failures.
Got it. I'll bring up the rear then.
Great! Now that our team is stacked, I can goof off all I want.
Thank you,
Why are you
Nadia.
like this?
This time we'll get it right.
It seems that Elaine's now able to actually... Maybe because Elaine's experiencing it multiple times now, Elaine's able to start noticing, like, what's actually happening. The reason
Much
why
better.
Swin and Nadia and Van don't all kind of just brush it off is because it only happens to them once. But Elaine's seen it happen twice now, so maybe it's becoming more, like, accustomed to her. We can't actually control Jin, which upsets me to no end.
You gotta try to
Come on, he can be a teammate.
engaging skill.
Keep it up!
Understood.
Jin!
Get out of my sight!
On my blade, I'll never move.
Show them the spots, Elaine.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shards.
Jin,
Let's go, immovable.
kill them.
Done and dusted.
Look at all the experience we can get. Crap.
Keep it up.
Jin.
Keep it up, Nadia.
It is kind of evil the fact that we can get, like, that we can't have Jin.
You did great.
Just let me have more party members.
There's nothing but monsters around here. No people at... Wait a minute. Haven't we been here before?
Yes, we have.
Now that you mention it, I'm getting some serious deja vu. But why?
Again, Elaine's the only one who can notice it now.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Do your best, everyone.
Cut him up.
Bring them. Go for it, Elaine.
Oh, hey. I didn't even notice you back here.
I'm counting on
Let's
you.
go, immovable.
You're crushed! Nadia!
One's coming right up.
I do hope that whenever we get to the next game, Farewell Ozamiria, that we can just have a... whatchamacallit, friggin... What was I gonna say? I'm gonna be honest with you, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I know I was gonna say something, but I cannot for the life of me remember what I was saying. Still though, I'm terrified about the fact that that happened.
That went well.
You did
That was truly horrific.
real...
So we can actually go this way this time, though. This ladder could serve as a good shortcut. It won't be easy to lower, though, with all that rust caked on.
No, Fooey, can't you just scrape it off or something?
Let me take a look. Punch it. Nice.
Nice one, Z-Bear. You're way too good for A rank.
I'm impressed you were able to hold back enough to avoid breaking it. It's nothing to make a fuss over. Now come on, let's keep moving. Now we don't have to go through the whole area again. Weep. Yep.
Woohoo! Z-Bear's here to carry us.
I don't mind doing some of the heavy lifting.
Why are you
Try
calling me
not to get too
Z-Bear?
careless. If something big comes our way, though, I'll send him packing.
Stop calling
I
me
really
Z-Bear.
am glad we brought you along, Jin. Treasure.
Heat brush. Sure enough, we're back. This time we should be able to have an easier time taking them on, and we shouldn't freaking die.
All better.
All right, round 2. Let's try this again. This is where the coordinates lead.
Oh, perps around, but there is something over there.
Yep. Here we go again. A black aurora. I knew it. Must be a replica of the terminal that was destroyed in Basel. On that note, you almost sound like you knew it was going to be here, Lane. Not exactly. It was more of a gut instinct, for lack of a better word. Oh yeah.
The perp is probably using this to muck up Ian's orbital network. I get the feeling it...
I get the feeling it isn't their real motive, though. Just one more thing to chew on. What do you say we start by shutting this thing down?
Gladly, but before we get to that...
Yep. We have a few fires to put out. Something about these guys.
I feel like we've seen them before.
They're uncanny as all hell. Now I get why you were put off about this.
And maybe reinforcements as well. We need to focus on taking them out one at a time.
Got it. We should be able to handle it this time. Was in here? These things don't stand a chance.
Good chance for a shot.
You're up against the wall. And we have the wall with us. You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall.
Shine.
Might want a boost here.
All set.
You know what? Screw you.
Go easy on him.
We'll win.
Leaving this one to you, Lane. Feel yourself. I know you.
Making point.
Engaging.
Night hysteria.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Oh, come on. Thanks, Jin. Thanks, Jen.
Stop! I won't show any mercy.
Activating. Boost gauge limit removed.
Help?
I'll remember this. This ends now.
Engaging skill.
Don't touch.
This is a million. Our time to shine. I'll say
Hitches and stitches.
right for you. Hitches and stitches.
Just one left. Whew. We're good this time. Sailor, more on the way. There's still so many. We're boxed in.
How are we supposed to beat this many?
Don't let it get to you. There may be a threat, but as long as we keep our synergy up, we'll pull through. Follow my lead. Oh! Holy! Well, under pressure, it's like a truck. That's what makes them S-rank material.
Me, you're goners after all.
Wait, something's happening. What the? Huh? There are people inside of them?
It's all kinds of freaky.
So these are their true forms. Seems like they're still breathing at least. Recognize this man. Are they members of Desire? Oh! You're right! Yeah! Wait, what the hell? I mean that gang. They were tied up in this too. Why would they turn into monsters and attack us? I can't say, but it appears they're just as much as victims in this as we are.
Honestly, I can't take my eyes off these boys for even a second.
You, the Crimson Mare.
Pathetic would be too kind a word for them. That voice!
The Crimson Mare.
I take it you're the one who's behind all this.
Think what you will. It makes no difference. After all, this is the end of the line for you.
How do you figure?
I have a nearly infinite pool of resources here. You don't even have a prayer. Now rise, my servants, as many times as it takes. Don't stop until you've left no survivors!
What the hell?
They recovered?
Not good.
No way!
Is that even possible?
All right. Let's see how you like this.
Jen. It's not working.
He won't stay down.
So then, she meant what she said.
Doesn't matter how many times.
They'll just keep reviving!
Assault incoming. Stand your ground.
Brace for impact! This is still not looking too hot.
It's just one after another. This is going nowhere fast.
We're fighting a losing battle.
Here they come again!
Jin, we'll do what we can to hold them off. Use that time to secure an escape route.
Breaking formation could prove fatal, but we ain't exactly spoiled for choice right now. Just don't go dying on me, you hear?
Jin! No! Jin!
It's struck from behind. Elaine, Swin, Nadia.
Again. It still wasn't enough. But thankfully, we're still allowed to go back. Alright, that was also a dead end. We need another path. The group loses to an endless horde of monsters again. We need more info. This won't work otherwise. Twice now we've died to this.
What am I remembering?
We kicked the bucket again, and
You guys
Wait.
remember!
again?
The more times that a person seems to go through this, the more they seem to remember from each return trip.
I see the two of you have retained some recollection as well this time.
So the more times that it happens, the better that people become at remembering it.
This time? What are you saying?
Do you know what's going on?
Kind of.
The very thought of it is so absurd that it borders on comical.
Yeah.
From what I can gather,
We're going back in time.
we've all met our ends twice now. Actually, it would be thrice for me if you include that incident from the other day.
Yeah. Elaine's now basically starting to become almost completely accustomed to it, so she's not really being affected as much anymore, and is able to remember as much as possible.
We met our ends?
Yep, too many of those red beasts.
Are you telling me all those visions and memories are real?
Yep.
What's the deal with that?
What is it? This is a new thing that the Genesis are doing.
The mechanics are beyond me, but I suspect the cause is right there in your pocket.
Yep, the Genesis.
The Genesis Aggie gave us. Left behind by Professor Epstein.
For some reason, these Genesis want to keep us alive. For what purpose, I don't really understand. Why would the Genesis want to keep us specifically alive?
While I won't pretend to know all the details, those devices were inextricably linked to a number of high-profile cases Van and his team solved last year.
We did hear that they could cause all sorts of crazy things to happen.
We just don't know what's causing it to allow us to travel back in time now.
But turning back time? That's just too hard to swallow.
I couldn't agree more, but it's the only viable explanation.
Only thing that makes sense.
Okay, let's assume those memories are real. Does that mean we went back into the past?
Yes.
Or are we just getting a glimpse of our futures?
I mean, aren't both technically the same thing in a way?
Not that we can actually tell one way or another.
I mean, both spell the same story in the end, don't they?
Whichever it is, I never would have expected it in my wildest dreams. Or nightmares. And it's making my head hurt all over again.
At least now we know just how dangerous the condemned sector truly is. What will you do now? You're free to wash your hands of this if you'd like.
I don't think there's a choice in that matter. What if those things get out into Edith? If those things get out into Edith, it's over. Edith will not be able to handle it. They need to be stopped right now.
In fact, I'd recommend it.
Bullshit.
Substitute Spriggans or not, the last thing I want is to put your young lives at risk.
That's nice of you to say, but we're already in too deep to back out now. Even if we did, you'd just be walking into your grave. That doesn't sit right with me.
Besides, we can't just pretend we aren't curious about what's going on with that place. S and I are sticking to you like glue, Elaine. Ride together, die together.
I see. Thanks, you two.
Exactly.
What we need is a game plan. I've already croaked enough to last me a lifetime.
Indeed.
We can't bank on another freak phenomenon bailing us out either. Not when we don't know what triggers them.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm worried about. What exactly is the trigger for these things? At the very least, it does seem to be helping us, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? The only thing I can think of as to why these things might be doing it is because it's guaranteeing a way for all 8 Genesis to come together. That's the only thing I can think of. It's possible that maybe the Genesis are trying to, now that so many of the Genesis are linked together in one spot, they may be trying to ensure that they will meet up soon. And the best way to do that would be to change time in order to make them connect as fast as possible. That's the best guess I can make right now, that they're doing this as a way of connecting with each other.
It'd be smartest to assume that there's no coming back from our next death.
Yeah, we also don't want to test fate.
A game plan, huh? To be honest, I'm this close to admitting defeat.
I don't blame you with how many there were.
If bringing Jin along wasn't enough, what more can we do?
We need a lot of help.
My memory's a little hazy, but weren't there a buttload of enemies that kept reviving over and over?
Yeah, it was Desire members.
We could call in backup till we're blue in the face, and it still wouldn't do squat against those stinking cheaters.
So we need to find a way of cutting out their supply.
Right. Even if we do contact Jin again, he can't be our only countermeasure.
We need a way to cut out their supply right out from under them. If we do that, then they won't be able to summon those beasts over and over again, and at that point we could easily take care of the machine.
I'm just thinking out loud, but it's hard to imagine an orbital terminal that big being down here for very long. Maybe this is a reach, but technically, the condemned sector is still part of the Blacklight district. Why don't we try asking the people around here if they know anything about it?
Fair enough.
It's a start. Let's canvass the area and see what we can learn.
Sure. Not like I can drum up any better ideas.
Fair enough.
I doubt the people around here will be very... Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright. We got some stuff we can buy here now, and we can actually properly explore this area, I think.
I have some good books. What would you like?
Proverbs of Strife we need to buy.
Please stop by again sometime.
We're gonna make sure to go through all the shops first.
What's up?
We got
Need
tablets here.
You'll be fine so long as you take the recommended dosage.
Oh shit.
Sweet goddess!
What the hell's happening over here?
What's the matter? Throwing in the towel already?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing here, Walter?
Mercy!
Maybe we should do a 180 on this.
I agree.
Yeah, I've got second thoughts.
I know that voice.
Walter, what are you doing here? The Direwolf. Walter Kron, This is the first time we heard his last name, I think. What?
Quit pissing yourself and spit it out!
I already told you! I don't know!
You know, Walter would be a damn good backup option if we could convince him.
That's funny. You said yourself that nothing goes down in the Blacklight District without you catching wind of it.
Ooh.
I trash your little scrap heap there. You start talking. That's the way this works.
Oh, okay, maybe I was stretching the truth a little. But I swear, I've got nothing on this guy you're after. That probably means he never came here to begin with. If I had to guess, I mean.
Like hell he didn't. Following his tracks led me right here. Forget it. Let's change the subject. There's this computer terminal.
Aha!
Massive. Pitch black. You see it around anywhere?
Not that I remember. Sir?
Waste of my time. Guess I'll be taking this mirror as compensation after all.
But that wasn't part of the deal.
I anteed up the same amount. Or did you want to start something about it?
No, sir. It's all yours.
We might be able to get some good help in the form of Walter.
I'll just go and add the rest of my winnings to the pot. Might as well use it to find some contenders the way he did. Listen up! I'm taking on all comers. Beat me, and I'll hand over every last mirror I got here. But if I win, you gotta tell me whatever I want to know. Hell, I'll even let you gang up on me. Nothing like a little handicap to turn up the heat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on! Ain't anyone got the guts to step up?
I can see where this is headed. Yep, here we go.
Consider your challenge accepted.
Wait. Can I go back first?
Hold on. You can't be serious about this.
Isn't Shades over there one of the Society's enforcers?
Wait, I want to prepare first. Give me a second.
We're basically asking to get stomped.
Hang on.
Well, if it isn't Beauty's blade, you really think you can take me?
Not at the moment.
Frankly, I wouldn't bet on myself if this were a duel. But with these two lending a hand, I'm fairly confident we can knock you down a peg.
And now she's talking trash.
Help.
She's more
I
of a
didn't
daredevil
want this
than I
right now.
thought. Either that or just bloodthirsty.
Smart mouth you got there, girlie.
Help.
These brats don't look too wet behind the ears, but getting help from kids, that's just desperate.
So you're underestimating us. Not that it's any skin off our backs.
Oh no.
It's a lot less work for us if you don't see it coming.
There's only one way to find out how this
Oh no. Hang on, I didn't prepare.
Fine by me. Let's see you walk the walk.
Help.
Don't disappoint me now.
Hey.
Deploying shards.
I don't even know if I've missed out on SP.
Now, prove that you ain't just
It doesn't seem like I have, but
around.
I hope I can go back and buy stuff. Win without anyone getting KO. Oh, Jesus Christ. You serious? This is some bullshit.
Good chance for a shard boost.
We're actually gonna need to go back in time, aren't we? Oh God. Yep, there's a... Gosh dang it.
We've got this in the bag.
Activating
It ends here! You're done for!
we might be in severe trouble.
Now's a great time for a shard.
My best bet, I think, is just making sure he can't do anything.
Engaging skill.
If I can just make sure he doesn't do anything, then I think we're good.
What to do?
Might want a boost here.
We're doing good.
We should go on the attack. Initiating
Here you
drive.
Earth Guard. What the? Huh? You can. Oh no! Enemies can use that now. Oh, enemies can use S boost now. That's terrifying. They were never able to do that before. Don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I know exactly how I feel about that. I'm afraid.
Go for it, Elaine. Now's a great time for a shard.
Again, my best bet is just trying to inflict him with steel and immunity.
Nadia,
If I can do that, I think we'll be okay. If we can't do that, we are not okay.
Hell's the matter, huh?
we should go on the attack.
Fortissimo.
Come on!
We can win.
A good chance for a shard boost.
Hell's the matter, huh?
We've got this in the bag.
Swing. We'll win.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
We've got this in the bag.
Engaging skill.
What to you, Elaine?
Silvery. Nadia, might want a boost here. We should go on the attack.
Not okay.
Now I'm mad.
Oh, come
Want a
on.
boost here. Initiating drive.
Good chance for activating skill.
Here's some of this. Here you go.
You can't best me.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
We've got this in the bag.
This ends now.
Engaging skill.
What to you, Elaine?
Silvery.
We can win.
That's a stun.
Good chance for a shard boost.
You can do this.
Activating skill.
Here's some of this.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Might want a boost here.
We're doing good.
We will reset save if I have to.
We should go on the attack.
Here's a pick
That boost.
Thanks a lot.
You can't best me.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Guys, Hysteria.
Wings. Gaia.
That all you got?
I'm playing out of my freaking mind right now. Vulgar Claw.
I won't show any mercy.
We should go on the attack. I believe in you.
No
Three
choice.
swords.
Keep it up, Nadia. We're doing good.
Zypha activated. Ha!
Taking point.
I'm trying to play out my
This
freaking
ends
mind
now.
right now.
Engaging skill.
Here's some of this.
My turn.
Activating skill.
Like that.
If I can use as an S-craft, I'm
Now's a
screwed.
great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
What to you, Elaine? Our time to shine.
Might want a boost here.
We're doing good.
We should go on the attack.
Hitting stitches.
You're really making me bust my ass. Hey, this!
Vulgar Claw.
My turn.
Good chance for a shard boost.
Ready to go.
This in the bag.
Activating skill.
Like that.
Go for it, Elaine. Engaging skill.
Like that. Our time to shine.
Initiating drive.
Here you go.
Shield up.
We can win. Ready to go.
Activating skill.
Instantaneous knock.
You're done. Enemy down.
Our time to shine. All set.
We should go on the attack. Let's
Keep it
see
up,
how
Nadia.
One, 2, 3.
Go for the exchange.
Right.
Strike. Leaving this one to you, Elaine.
Engaging skill.
Like that.
Holy crap, I got lucky.
Pass.
Whew, I feel like I got lucky. 4 SP for doing that. Whew. Thank goodness. Looks like the victory is ours.
Not too shabby. Those kids, they used to run with the gardens, yeah? The professor mentioned them a while back. Said he made a fascinating discovery over in Crossbow.
Ew, not that slimy little brainiac.
Let's take this elsewhere, shall we? It's time for you to honor your end of the bargain. Bounce back in no time flat.
Some people transfer into monsters. This guy just already is one.
No, the fact you dragged me out here can only mean one thing. You're looking to grill me for info, alright?
That's exactly right.
Wait, we are? What about the prize money?
What about it? A good piece of intel's worth just as much as that chump change.
Not in my universe, it isn't.
Just drop it, will you? Ahem. Naturally, it isn't mirror we're after, but information, as you said. You know something about the Black Aurora, don't you?
So you saw it, huh? Where at?
We're the ones asking the questions here.
Fine, fine. You want answers? I'll give them. Yeesh. You already know this, but that thing was based on the central terminal they used to have in Basel. One of its designers, David Callahan, was in cahoots with Armada, but I bet that's old news to you, huh?
Yes, he was using it to develop nuclear weaponry during last year's incident.
That's right. Now don't ask me about where or how, because your guess is as good as mine. But after the Mafia went under, our society's professor managed to salvage their database. And guess what we found inside? The design docs for the Aurora. It tickled his fancy, so he built a new one in his spare time and colored it black.
Wait, huh? Wait, then how the hell did it get over here? Novartis. I was hoping we'd heard the last of him.
Can he ever keep his wrinkly nose in his own business?
Anyhow, the professor lost interest after he finished making the thing. After that, some guy swiped it away from us, and now I'm out here chasing him down.
Wait, you're brushing over that as if it's nothing. How did he steal something developed by the Society? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Dig all you want. That's all the dirt you're gonna get from me. I can give you my wages worth anymore, and it won't even be a fair, and it won't be an even trade.
Wow, you're pretty tight-lipped for someone so fast and loose.
Right to my face, huh? You got moxie, kid. I respect that.
At any rate, now we know how this Black Aurora came to be. Though, from what you've told us, it sounds like the Society isn't too invested in it.
Yeah, we got enough going on as is. You can make of that what you want.
More backstory is nice, all, but it doesn't really help us draft out a game plan.
Yeah, even the immovable wasn't enough to turn the tables. There has to be another way.
Back up. That last bit got my attention.
Huh? You mean the part about Jin?
Yeah, I bet the bastard didn't pull through for you, huh? You hate to see it.
Are he and Z-Bear beefing or something?
That's putting it mildly. They have quite a lot of history. Also, Z-Bear, really?
Alright, lead the way.
What? Where?
Ain't it obvious? To whatever the hell that giant supercomputer is. Dealing with that hunk of junk's the whole reason I'm here anyway. Besides, I can give you a better leg up than Jin ever could.
That's easy enough to say.
Yeah, this isn't a picnic we're going on.
You still flapping your gums? I gave you your damn answers, didn't I? So shut your yaps and lead the way. Then you can sit back and watch me mop up.
Well? Very well. Having you with us may actually make all the difference.
Glad you see it my way.
Are you sure about this? Shouldn't we call Jin just in case? Not to worry. I have a plan.
Hey, cut the chair and get stepping already.
Somehow I'm not totally convinced.
Things go south, we can always use him as a decoy and make a run for it.
Yeah?
Maybe wait till I'm out of your shack, kid.
Does it matter? You're the one who wants to just sit back and watch, remember?
Touche. Guess I'm gonna make a show of it then.
Fingers crossed this works out.
This is... What? What?
Accessing your schedule.
Huh? How'd this happen? This is wild. Walter Kron, enforcer number 8 of the Society, also known as the Dire Wolf, a combat maniac who took the Taito School of Martial Arts as his base and modified into his own unique fighting style. This is wild. Well, first off, we need to actually properly go through this area and actually, like, fix it up. Like, get all the stuff from it.
Come on over and say
Before I got
made these
interrupted.
special just for you. See you later, cutie.
Thank you.
This leads to... Oh, that's right. You two are a little too young for this place.
Too young? No, S can't ever set foot in one of these places. You're hereby banned.
Okay. Why do you sound so desperate?
You
Viper
look
Bite
dangerous.
Smash and Cottage Scar. Coquettish.
I better see you again.
I'm sorry?
You look I better see you again.
I don't want to see.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
Treasure.
Aha!
Theo, attack! I have the guide map pulled up. Go, go, go!
Search field. Analyzing code. Security clear.
There's a flag. Checkpoint saved. Oh, okay. Nice. That's cool. Oh, shit.
Analyzing code.
Got it.
Security clear.
Go, go,
Warning.
go!
Time limit approaching. Mission
I'm
accomplished.
free!
Otis. And 2 SP. And Gop. Not bad, not bad. There should be 3 food items that we got. We haven't gotten all of them.
What are you looking at?
Are you
Wanna
looking
rest?
at?
Do me a favor and decide already. Come back whenever you like.
Okay, we got 3 food items. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
That was delicious.
So there's the food. We still need to go around looking for the portal. Also, fish. There are 2 new fish here, apparently.
Let's get started.
So sleepy.
Now.
Got it.
Not too shabby.
Kangaroo.
Let's get started. All right, let's move. Now.
That's a crab.
Not too shabby.
Are there other fishing spots here? I'm gonna look for... Oh, wait a minute. Aha! Here's our portal to the garden. Just go around picking up
Come on
these.
over and say hello.
While also seeing if there's any other...
It's the direwolf. He's still hanging around this joint?
You're like the talk of the town around here.
Of course I am.
I don't give 2 shits about the small fry. Now hurry up and finish your business. I want to see the place you guys were talking about.
Well, at least he's straight to the point.
I have some good books on sale.
It doesn't look like there's any other fishing spots here, so I might be out of... Wait. I might not be out of luck.
Let's get started.
There's a... I can very barely even see it here.
Let's get started.
I'm not gonna be able to get this easy, am I? I think we have a lot of fishing bait, but I'm trying to get it fast. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Let's go.
Pink castlefish. So we got the portal, we got the 3 food items, and we got 2 hollow cores. We got the scarf and the proverbs. Okay. we fought Walter. Alright, seems like we're good to go then, in terms of story. Alright. 3rd time's a charm. Maybe we can actually get Walter to do this for us. Let me make sure there's no, I need to check the notes here to see if this next boss has any, SP additional bonus. If I can get it to, properly show, that is. If it's at all anything like... If I get... Okay, we got that. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any bonus points. I think. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Okay, we're good. Just want to make sure. No bonus SP, so we're good to continue. Alright. Down to the depths.
Well then, shall we?
This should be the last time. Let's hope for real
All
we can
better.
take it on. I feel like we're gonna need Jin to still get over here, because I don't think Walter is gonna even be able to deal with this. We're gonna need both Walter and Jin. Alright.
Huh.
Third time's a charm.
Well, this is where it got off to.
So this is what you're looking for as well.
It's just as I remember.
Yeah. Talk about deja vu.
So, when do we get to the fun part?
Give it about 3 seconds.
Luckily for you, it's already begun. Here they come.
There's your fun. So, this what you like?
Now this is more like it.
Well, have fun, buddy.
Keep
Alright,
sharp.
once more. This time with a very scary man who is admittedly just a little more scary than the beast here.
Keep it up.
Okay, maybe he's a lot less scared.
We're doing
If you can't
good.
even hit that, I'm gonna say it's a lot less scary all of a sudden.
Our time shine.
We're doing good.
Lay in.
And beat it.
One, two,
Lay into him, shorty. No, you
to
don't.
do.
This stage enhanced.
Stop biting me. Holy crap, how many times you get a chance? Can I have a turn?
My turn.
Jesus Christ.
Too close. You're done. Keep it up.
I got an achievement. Thanks, Walter. Help. Help.
We'll win. Engaging skill.
Nadia! Full boost! Hit them where it hurts!
Quit stalling and make up your mind.
Here you go.
Give me your card.
Too slow.
Nice.
We can win.
Good chance for a sharp activating skill.
I don't really care if you kill Walter, I'm gonna be real with you.
Our time shine.
One shield coming right up! You can't best me!
I mean, I kind of do care now that I think about it, but I don't really care.
Just stop biting me!
Good chance for a shard boost. Initiating drive.
Have some more.
Too bad.
I want to have full health going into the next part.
We'll win!
Are they gonna summon more in the single fight? Yes, they are. A lot more. Help. Help. Walter, you're doing jack shit.
We can win.
Hey, break to you, but you suck, man.
Activating skill.
Alcatraz blow.
Wanna meet? Cough it up.
Boost gauge limit broken.
What to do?
Full boost! Hit them where it hurts! One
Keep it
shield
up,
coming
Nadia.
right up!
I
Bring him up.
disagree, but I'm really not.
You can't best me!
They're eating me.
Engaging skill.
They're
We can win.
Energy output.
It
Max
hurts.
activating skill.
You aren't getting away.
Boost gauge limit
Okay,
removed.
holy crap. Enough.
What's the big idea? Don't tell me that's all there is to it.
Much the opposite. This is where things pick up.
So many unexpected guests. I'm surprised you even managed to locate this place.
That voice again.
Doesn't sound like she knows time got rewound, though.
Yeah.
Oh well, it makes no difference. After all, this is the end of the line for you.
Is it now?
Now rise, my servants, as many times as it takes. Don't stop until you've left no survivors!
Here they come.
It's exactly the same as before.
So that's your game, huh? I've got your number.
Did you catch on to something?
Just watch and see.
Walter?
Eat this!
Whoa!
That won't work! They'll just...
That's not his aim! His aim... Wait, what? Walter?
He's not letting up, even after they've reverted.
And in full force, too.
I hope that guy wasn't too attached to a skeleton.
Yeah. That didn't work. Walter. Oh, it did work.
What's wrong? Rise up and fight!
Interesting.
It can't be!
It's wasting it. I see.
No wonder Jin let you down. That panty waist doesn't have it in him to finish the job. Full body beatdowns are what fists were made for!
So you have to beat them up even after they're knocked down.
But those men, will they be all right?
Now, relax. I didn't kill them. They're just in for a nice long stint at the hospital.
Well, considering the alternative, I'll take it.
What a brute! Do you have no heart?
You?
That's rich.
Yeah.
Coming from the one who turned these patsies into monsters before sicking them
I'm
on
about
us.
to say, that's pretty funny.
I'm just setting them free. Hell, they ought to be thanking me.
That's funny.
This guy's got villain oozing out of his pores.
It's working out for us.
But he's definitely whittling them down.
We're not able to get back up.
For this. Prepare to be crushed like the bug you are!
Nah, you don't got a chance on him. Holy crap, he's taking them all on his own. Walter! Jen! That's where you were.
Touch, Walter? You left your six wide open there.
Nice.
Who invited your
The
ass?
Taito school together.
You came
Well,
just in
missing
time.
Kilika, but still. Let's go.
Guess the girlie there just answered my question. I figured you'd show one way or another. Wasn't planning on leaving you any of the action, though.
You better make sure you take it then.
Sounds to me like you bit off more than you could chew.
Always gotta have the last word. How about I start by smashing your bones in?
Smash the enemies, then
You
smash
can
each
try
other.
all you like after we take care of these guys.
Yeah, deal with these guys first, then smash each other. What the hell? That one's different looking. Hollow Giant, Demi Grendel Godam. What is wrong with this one?
This one's different from the others.
Yeah.
And not just in size.
What is it?
Yeah! We're gonna need all hands on deck!
What is this thing?
Bring it on! I'll leave you 6 Sarge under!
All right.
Gotta make sure I don't slip up in front of the kids.
The real
It
fight
all
this
comes
time.
down to this. Don't hold anything back.
Beat the shit out of it.
Way to prove. Keep sharp.
The Godam.
Good chance for a shard boost.
Demi Grendel. These are Demi Grendels? It's turning people into Grendels. That's what it is. How are you doing that though?
Energy output maximum.
We should go on the attack.
I'm gonna start by marking some of them. Especially that Demi one, that big boy. Breath of Terror. Yikes! I need guard. I need guard now.
I want a boost here.
Zelda activate!
You can't best me. Now's a great time for a shard boost.
We've got this in the bag.
I'll give this for resistance.
Too slow! Time to run!
I need Walter and Jin to protect.
Here you go!
Shield up.
This will help.
Refreshing Veil.
Not bad.
I need to get rid of those small ones first. Because they are very worrisome to deal with.
Good chance for a shard boost.
Easy
Activating skill. Take this.
What to do? I'm putting you in
Not a
charge,
festival!
Captain. Okay.
Attack my demon!
Activate
Like that.
Pair him a new one, Sid.
Thundering kick.
You can't best me.
Ha! Give me everything you've got.
We've got this in the bag.
Walter's going down. Full fury. Not good. Not good.
My turn.
Yeah. Leaving this one to you, Elaine. Watch out! You're in trouble. Full boost. Hit them where it hurts. Let on the coming right up. I'm sorry.
Activating skill.
Duplicates roar.
We'll win! Now's a great time for a shard boost. Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Or you're in trouble.
Now, we can win.
A good chance for a shard boost. Energy output maximum.
Keep it up.
Like hell you're
Protect me, please.
There.
We're good.
Thank you.
not bad.
Hold.
You better be ready. This.
Hot palm strike.
Alright, home strike.
Stage limit.
Thank you.
Nadia.
Wide open.
I didn't target the right thing.
We'll win! Engaging skill.
Wide open.
All right, just the one left.
Have some more.
We can win.
We can do it now.
Energy output maximum.
Nadia,
Thanks a million.
full fury.
Now I'm mad. Might want a boost here.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
You've got this.
Energy output maximum.
You can do this.
Give that to you. Earth guard.
I'm going on.
Alcatraz blow. On the dirt.
Boost gauge limit broken. This will help.
Thanks a lot.
Refreshing veil to prevent some ailments.
My turn.
Brace.
You've got this.
Ready to go.
Quit.
Activating skill.
Cross cipher.
Getting away. Cross Cypher.
Boost gauge limit removed.
Duplicates roar.
Our time to shine. Don't burn
That
out
boost.
everyone. There,
Heal up.
leaving this one to you, Elaine.
We're doing good.
Cypher active.
Like that.
This will
Good,
help.
good, good. Go, go, go.
I'm going on. Come on. Hit him hard.
This ends now.
We've got
Engaging
this.
skill.
Collide offensive.
Kaleido, Fencer, please.
Scrap.
Light, take this.
I'm counting on you, Tin.
Just 10. Duplicates roar.
My turn. Ready to go.
Activating skill.
You got a hell of a lot going on for you.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Heal.
Eat.
Here you go.
Breath of Terror.
We'll win. This ends now.
We're doing good.
Engaging
Night
skill.
Hysteria.
Oh, radiant wings.
Blind.
Night of Hysteria.
Strike.
I'm all fired up. That's it. Activate the skill.
Eat.
Our time to shine. Might want all set. One shield's coming right up. I believe in you, S.
Energy output maximum. Activating skill.
sword! Fine, still!
You're done!
Holy crap! What a monster!
We prevailed. For now, at least.
Yeah, he could just as easily come right back. Nadia, how's the analysis coming?
All done. Your hunch was spot on, S. First things first, though. That black aurora is what's turning those guys into monsters.
Bust it.
We've gotta bust it up. Stat.
Walter, you handle the other side. I don't take orders from you, jackass. Either keep up with me or piss off!
Do it, you idiot! See ya!
Whoa. There's no fixing that up.
Nope, you're gonna start from scratch.
For all their bickering, they're pretty in tune with each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, that should give us some room to breathe.
Yes. The worst of it is over now.
You.
No, 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 no! That black and blue eyesore in his hollow, we're finally out of the picture! This was supposed to be our golden opportunity!
I see. So you were waiting for Van to leave to be able to do this.
I don't believe this! How barbaric can you get?
Well, too bad for you. You lost.
You were there back then, too.
Yeah.
A red fairy. I remember Van telling us about this.
Some red variant of Van. Or
yeah,
of,
but we've
sorry,
never
of,
seen her in person
Mare.
till now.
So you're the mystery voice we heard.
Who are you?
Ain't that a hoot?
We have a few new faces, I suppose that means another introduction is in order. You may address me as Carmine Altera, the Grendel Zolga's personal hollow.
Carmine Altera? So you're his hollow.
Consider this a reward for all the trouble you've given me. Not everyone gets the privilege of feasting their eyes on a picture of grace like myself.
Yeah, I prefer Mare.
Grendel Zolga. That must be the Crimson Beast everybody's been talking about.
If you're his hollow, does that make you the same as Mare?
I'll thank you not to mention that vile name in my presence. Just the sound of it grates on my ears.
Interesting. So you really dislike Mare.
In any event, while I was fortunate enough to recover the data in time, the Demi-Grendel assembly line I labored over is entirely ruined now.
So you're turning people into Grendels.
Demi-Grendel?
Is that what you call those shadow monsters?
Yes. You can think of them as unsuccessful Grendels. They can't compare with the genuine article, but they suffice as foot soldiers.
I guess the only two genuine articles of Grendels would be Van and the Zolga.
I went to great pains putting that system together, which makes you destroying it all the more galling.
Oh well.
So that's what the big old sucker was for.
To be more precise, I was using the Black Aurora as a conduit to borrow processing capacity from Edith's orbital network.
Is that why the entire thing's been uppity lately?
That other obnoxious excuse for a hollow could never have achieved something this complex on her own.
You leave Mare out of this. You're not even close to as good as her.
I trust it's clear which of us is more capable. Not to mention elegant.
Yeah, Mare.
Where did you get the power to pull this off?
Swin?
Excuse me? All of this was my own doing.
I don't buy it.
I call bunk on that. You swiped that power from a little girl. One we happen to know very well.
This is you know, it is kind of similar to Elite, yeah.
This girl you're referring to. Could it be...
Lapis.
It's all starting to come together. She was a key player in sorting out that whole retributive tower business, right?
So what are you doing with this power that she should have?
Oh yeah. I heard about that from the professor.
So all of us are on the same page. I'll cut right to the chase then. Lapis has fallen into a coma.
No! Lapis!
She has?
We just found her one day, all cold and lifeless, like a doll.
No.
It was as if an important part of her had been stolen away.
Lapis.
You would accuse me of robbing power from a doll? Ludicrous.
If I find out, then I'm taking your hollow core and I'm going to turn it into dust.
The evidence doesn't lie. All those computational sources you used, the Elysium code was one of them. Elysium.
Nadia analyzed the data while we were fending off your minions. It's true that Elysium's core systems were wiped out without a trace, but the programming language used to build it, the Elysium code, survived. Thing is, it can't be found on the Orbital net, and our friend's the only one who can operate it.
So why the hell do you have it?
Yeah. So if you manage to use the code, that makes you a dirty thief. I am Carmine Altera, a one-of-a-kind hollow of splendor and dignity.
Bull.
Say what you will. This power came from me and me alone. Huh? But that would mean...
There's obviously a connection here, but maybe our initial assumption was off.
So you guys are trying to help Lapis recover.
Enough of this! Just talking with you people has me on my last nerve. I'm done here. Wait!
Nadia!
Don't. No!
That's...
Crimson Grendel.
The Grendel Zolga!
I like the look of this one.
Walter, you're out of your depth here.
We've still got questions for her.
We're all out of our depth here. Only Van's gonna be able to handle this thing. Don't even try it. Van's gonna be the only one who can take it on.
No!
Crap!
It's not
Swim.
worth it.
Nadia.
We'll get another chance.
Turning tail, huh? And here I was hoping to beat a few answers out of them myself.
Walter, you die.
Well, whatever. That's all the charity you're getting from me. Later, chumps.
Whatever. Thanks for the help, mate.
Never thought I'd see the day he lend me a hand instead of balling it up into a fist.
Yeah.
I
Fair.
apologize. It was our choice to accept help from a member of the society.
Hey, you know what they say, all's well that ends well. Would have been dicier if I went at it alone.
Yeah.
That Crimson Grendel's no joke, though. Makes my skin crawl like nothing I've ever seen.
We've rooted out the source of the network disruptions and foiled a hostile plot, if only for a time.
Hey, works out.
Our work is complete. At least, as far as the request is concerned.
So that's what you guys have been looking for.
No complaints here.
A way to fix Lapis. Explains a lot then.
That wraps up another 4 SPG. I'd say we're doing pretty well at this substitute Spriggan thing.
Swin, Nadia.
Right? Not to toot my own horn, but I really pulled out the stops this time.
Oh. That's why Rufus isn't here, isn't it? The reason why Rufus isn't here is because someone has to protect Lapis's body. So so Rufus is probably with Lapis right now, protecting her body, while these two are out and about looking for the actual part that got stolen that allows Lapis to be herself.
Plus, now we finally have a lead on what we've been looking for.
That's what I'm assuming is probably going on here. That's why we're not seeing Rufus. Because someone's still got to look after Lapis, even if she's not, like, able to do anything right now.
Yeah. All that's left is to follow it.
You said it. We got this, S.
They sure make a dependable duo, huh?
They sure do.
That they do. Job well done. Both of you.
Act 1B, Substitute Spriggans, end.
Closed the books on another case.
That's just about perfect.
We got all the SP we need.
Oh, please. That was
Swin
nothing.
was the employee of the month. The girl from paradise. I assume that's just going to tell us about the events of Reverie and about Lapis's background, but we don't need to know that. We already do know it. So now we have 2 new chapters. Oh, it's as I thought. Yep. So we have Act 2, Act 2A, Chaos and Hayaway with Van, Ferry, and Aaron. Oh, I can't wait to see these 2 goobers again. And Academy Days in Act 2B with Anya's, Swin, and Nadia. Well, you already know we're probably going to, You already know we're more than likely going to Act 2A. So yeah, we're going. Act 2A. Let me see the goobers again. Let me see Aaron and Fairy. March 5th. Back in Langport. The dazzling city. Eastern Quarter, First Ward. Is Aaron still doing his dancing thing? Nice car. Yo! Yeah! Oh! Look at him! Yeah! Look at him go! Oh, they're so cool. I love them. Our boy and our girl. Look at them go. Barry and Aaron. Oh, I've missed these two idiots.
That girl's moves were insane!
I agree. Barry, Aaron. Hey. Ashinlu.
What a show. Their styles of dancing couldn't be more different, yet they blended together so perfectly.
I'm so happy to see them.
Can't deny it. Those two are always butting heads, but they make for a hell of a team.
Oh, I love them. Aaron, Barry.
I'll call in some backup and prepare your compensation. In return, we'll expect you to dazzle us with a job well done.
And I'll deliver. And once that's all said and done, we can finally get down to brass tacks.
Oh, I love seeing it. After concluding their business in Messeldon, Van received a call from Swin, Nadia, and Elaine. Yep, learn about this. They informed him of their encounter with the Red Fairy and the mass-produced demi-Grendels, about a clue pertinent to Arkwright Solutions' investigation. Meanwhile, Van's group went to the empty home of Robin Glasgow and gave his office a once-over. The mysterious Ix had not paid it a visit. It was there that they found a lead pointing them to the location of the next piece of the Ape Genesis, Langport, the dazzling city. Van also received a call from Fairy. She was returning from her stay in the Kruger village and was ready to get back into action. Hell yeah! Katre and Judith stayed behind to deal with the aftermath in Messeldom, and Van left to rendezvous with Fairy and Aaron in Langport. Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! My children! Oh! Job by car for half a day to reach his destination. What awaited Van, who had arrived a day later than Fairy, was a situation more disquieting than he could have ever imagined. Oh god, what happened? Yesterday, 9:02 p.m. Oh, it feels so good to see it. Oh, hey. Barry Alfayed. Yippee!
Van, Aaron!
Barry!
It's so good to see you guys again.
Barry!
It feels like it's been forever since we last met up.
Barry! Aaron Way.
2 months isn't that long. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were kicking back and shooting the shit.
Ah, now we're back to it, boyo.
But, time's done a number on you, old fart.
Oh, piss
You look
off.
like you just walked out of a museum display.
Thank you for not changing a single minute, Aaron.
Oh, shut the hell up. Say crap like that again, and I'm leaving your ass here when we're done.
No, anything but that. He's been causing nothing but trouble since he came back.
I claim no responsibility in that.
If only he were more like Fairy. She's so well behaved.
Oh yeah, you were playing the role of priestess in the New Year's festival. Heard you pulled it off without a hitch.
Uh-huh. My role was to sing the Song of Flames and perform a dance that's been passed down in our village for generations.
You're awesome, Fairy.
I haven't had a substitute in a long while, so it took me longer than I thought it would. I really wish I could have helped you guys out in the capital and Messeldom.
Oh, it's fine.
Don't worry about it. We all managed just fine.
Can't believe they chose you for such an important role after your pops disowned you.
Yeah, I can't say I wasn't a little caught off guard. I'm still not sure why they didn't go with Qasim, to be honest.
Guess they could have chosen a male priest. They've done that in the past, yeah?
Well, priestess or no, you'll always be a shrimpy-ass small fry to me, small fry.
Yippee!
And you'll always be a big, immature man baby to me.
Ah,
I dare you to say that again!
hell yeah! You finally found the crack in Aaron, man baby.
I'll say it as many times as you like, man baby.
Man baby.
Pipe down, children. You're gonna give the old boozer a migraine if you keep that up.
Oh, Jack and well, whatever. Jack Trevor. And Hal Coleman.
Too late. I got one coming on.
You are not stopping the children.
Good goddess, Jack. How many bottles have you downed already?
Yes.
I've told you over and over we shouldn't do our intel gathering at a bar, and this is why.
Well, that's your own. Well, not your own fault. Whatever.
That's what a bar's for. You wine and dine and booze and schmooze.
Bruh.
All right, let's get down to business. What's going on with Hayway? Just before I left, I heard they ran into some trouble internally and that the conflict's been ongoing.
Here's the story. It all started with the fall of the Lai family at the end of last year.
Oh.
Their unauthorized involvement in Oracion's death game and their affiliation with Alma had been brought to light.
I see.
Sal gathered evidence of their malfeasance and presented it to the council, and as a result, the Lai family elder lost his seat. But after that, a portion of the Lai family members, whose whereabouts we were investigating, started an uprising.
Around the end of the New Year, they started attacking people associated with Hayway. At first, they made each incident look like an accident, but they've been, well, let's say less and less subtle as time's gone on. You have to be a freaking loon to pick a fight with Hayway. And most people here in the Eastern Quarter are smarter than that. But there's a lot of idiots in the world. Those Almada assholes, dumbass outsiders who can't take a hint. And I guess now some members of Hayway have joined the list. I knew the Lai family had been vying for power, but I didn't think they'd had the stones to start a whole ass rebellion.
Well, they were the second most influential family in the council before all this. And ever since their downfall, there had been a growing sense of discontent toward the head family, the Lus. But things could be worse. We're counting on our blessings that the Lai family's foremost fighter hasn't joined in yet. Foremost fighter?
I've only heard rumors about the guy. He almost never shows his face in public.
Oh.
He didn't join the uprising.
Nope. If anything, he's been working against it. He kept a lot of the Lai family's more rambunctious men in line after it fell. Thanks to his efforts, the uprising's headcount's thin. That said, they've still been able to take advantage of the unfolding turmoil in the criminal underworld. Ever since Almada went under, Baba and Sal have been working non-stop to fix the damage. Ye hasn't been able to do much since he's been under the weather since the start of the year.
For real. Even I haven't heard about that. Makes sense, though. If word of that got out, it could create a lot of confusion, especially in the middle of a Lai family revolt.
Yeah, and that's why there's a gag order in place within Hayway as well. He is pretty old, so I'm a little worried about him. In any case, someone's got to take care of their 4SPG, and the person who's taking it on is...
Me, of course. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this to get in your good books, and I've still got no intention of joining your ranks. I just want to put the fear of Adios in those shit-brains, and so they'll leave my town the hell alone.
Right. I figured as much. That about sums up our situation. What do you think, Van? Are you willing to help us?
Don't think I got much choice considering my assistant already accepted. As payment, I want you guys to let me use your information network. There's something I'm looking for, and if I don't want to comb every edge of the city, I'm gonna need access to it.
It's settled. Once we resolve this, we can all walk away happy. Thank you, all of you.
Okay then, let's get this party started.
Hell yeah!
Been a while since Small Fry and I took on some 4 SPGs, but we're gonna bring the house down all the same.
Yeah! My children. March 5th, 2:50 p.m. Oh, Eastern Quarter, 2nd Ward. This is new. This is very new, actually. What the heck?
So this is the 2nd ward? It feels a bit different from the first.
This is very different.
We never did drop by this place on our last trip, did we?
Nope.
It's got an old-timey feel to it compared to the Lu family's turf. Now that I think about it, it's kind of like the old town of the Eastern Quarter.
It does kind of have the feel of Old Town.
I dropped by this place a couple of times back when I was still green. By the way, why'd you lie back there in the bar?
The hell do you mean? And what's with that shit-eating grin?
Ashen spilled the beans just before we left. You said it's been a while since you took on some 4 SPGs, but she said that every year, you and your friends would help the townspeople with their issues around the Lunar New Year.
Oh, Aaron.
Except this year, you spread word that a fixer was in town, gathered requests from the bulletin board, and took them all on.
Oh, how's my little apprentice doing?
You've been a 4 SPG resolving machine.
Oh, my boy.
They weren't called 4 SPGs. They were just normal-ass requests. And I only did it that way because it was more efficient.
Is Longport's little prodigy getting embarrassed? Even you have a cute side.
Don't you freaking dare! Damn it, Ashen. Girl needs to learn when to keep her damn trap shut.
All right, I'll pump the brakes. If Jack's intel is on the mark, they should be hiding somewhere around here.
Yeah. The remnants of the Lai family have been seen coming and going from this place. I'm also keeping my eye out for a cowardly bastard who was spying on Ashen at the theater. He's also been seen around this area, according to Sid. Once we put that shard search function to work, their hideout will be as good as found.
Sounds good.
I know our main goal is to find the next piece of the 8th Genesis. But we can have a little fun before then.
Of course.
Let's bust some heads and kick some traitor ass.
Hell yeah.
Just don't get too cocky out there, alright?
You too, buddy.
Funny. I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Great minds think alike.
Thanks, Barry. Act 2A, Chaos and Hayway.
Oh, it feels so good to see these two again. Ah,
let's do
look
this.
at her. I'm so happy I'm gonna explode.
Anyways, let's take a look at their stuff. Cameo. I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
Maintenance mode
Cameo.
activated.
Whoa, buttons are wrong.
Mode activated.
You have Blast, Intermediate Wind Arts, and Cameo. Increases evasion and counter rate when boosted. Pretty good. You have Crimson, Intermediate Fire Arts, and Vine. Movement, attack, and speed when boosted. Sounds good. What about your stuff? Aaron Wei, the infamous leader of a group of hot-blooded youths in the dazzling city. He practices the Gekka School of the Blade and also performs sword dances for the stage. Phoenix Blade, Blazing Slash... Oh, wait, Scarlet Dance. Bewitch Res Down, a mysterious dance that addles foes. That's new. Huh. Interesting. Otherwise, this all looks to be the same. And then we have Fairy Al-Fayed, a young warrior belonging to the Warriors of Kruga, a high-ranking Jaeger Corps. The daughter of the Vice Chief, she was raised on their traditions. Still got... Yeah, all her moves seem to be the exact same, too. All good.
Oh, it feels so good to see them again. I'm so happy to see. I could just...
Oh, it just feels good to see them again. Anyways. Whoop, the guide broke. I'm checking something real quick.
So...
I just want to check something real
Well...
Okay. There are a couple things we can do here.
I see footprints.
Yeah, I do.
Jackpot. Are those goldfish? There's so many!
For
Let's
real.
give this a go.
They look pretty damn good.
They're something of a good luck charm, so people like having them as pets. Personally, I prefer the kind of fish you can dine on.
Don't eat my child.
What can I get for you?
Goldfish pattern pouch for Yume. An adorable drawstring pouch decorated with cartoony goldfish. I like it. Give me the dumplings. Power handle increases gauge more on success. And titanium hooks increases the odds of hooking a big one. Like it, like it.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Let's see. Well, what can I get for you?
Get these oolong
Thanks a bunch.
teas. Gotta make sure we grab the
Do me a
food
favor
stuff.
and decide already.
Mint cigarette. Silver mint pin for Judith. A silver mint tin decorated with a floral design. Entire Times issue 3. Republic soldiers armed with cutting-edge weaponry.
Come back whenever you like.
Got papers. We get Fairy and Aaron's thing here now. It just feels good to see him, man. It feels so happy. 7 hearts with party members win. What? Place 7 hearts in the Martin Garden and win. The hell is 7 hearts? Why can I play basketball? Phobos. Basketball. Before we continue, I need to... There should also be a portal somewhere. Let's take a look.
Whoa, whoa! Isn't this...
This is the public bath Old Man Juan runs. I hear they put in a sauna recently. Want to try it out?
I don't want to try it.
I must
try it.
Let me in.
Now, what's it say?
We need to look around here for a portal.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
I also want to collect these while I'm at it. I actually forgot to collect the ones last chapter, so... I don't think these are necessary for 100%.
Yep, that's the one. Used to come to this place once upon a time.
Huh, that's really cool. Do you think they'd let me spar someone if I asked?
Yeah, if you want to start a war.
Damn.
I could go for some fishing.
It doesn't seem like there's any,
I bet I can catch a big one here.
breeze. Like, I don't think the game has an achievement for collecting every singular S token. It just has an achievement for collecting 10,000 S tokens this way. I don't know if that is like every single S token available, but I want to check the food items we have. So there should be 1, 2, 3 food items. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're good.
I'm full. I'm full.
Ugh, I'm full. And then we should have
Confirming your plans.
silver mint tin. It's just 2 gifts, yeah.
Thanks.
SC element support enhancement.
Thanks a bunch, Van.
Van's maximum HP by 100. 500. Sorry. There is fishing we can do here, including a big fish we can catch. There's 1 new fish and then 1 A rank we can catch.
Here goes. Let's go.
Let's try and get the new one first. Sweet. Well, we got the new one already. That's easy.
Let's go.
Big catch. There we go. The Skygill. We don't have that one yet, I don't think, so let's get it.
Well...
Gotcha.
Hey, I caught one.
That's B rank.
Come on. Now. Hey, I caught
Nope.
one. Come on.
It's at least pretty easy to get into fishing. Oh.
What a waste.
Bro, that was awful of me.
Let's go. Come on. Now. Hey, I caught one.
I need a big one of you.
Come on. Now. That's a big catch.
A rank. We got the Noble Carp and we got the Skygill. Okay, we're gonna go.
Well,
Alright, aside from that, there shouldn't be anything else to do. We got the holocore, we got the portal, we got the food from that, the gear from there, food and gear and stuff from there. Got the fish of importance. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's continue, shall we? Make sure to save the game at the very least.
Something's there. Why not run a shard search?
There we go. Just want to make sure. We got footprints here.
The trail ends here. This must be the place.
Oh, it's gigantic.
There's a high-class restaurant run by the Lai family. It used to be a brothel before they remodeled it. What was once a respectable establishment is now a den of feral rats.
Soon we're gonna be ambushing it. By the way, what's a brothel? Ooh, is it a place that serves chicken broth?
Oh, sweet innocent child.
You poor innocent creature. I'll let you take this one, Chief. Oh no, you ain't passing the buck on this, you ass. You're the playboy here. Anyway, you two know the plan, right? Yep, we charge in from the front, then rearrange your faces into ones only a mother could love. If anyway carried out a full frontal assault, these rats would have shat their pants and scurried away in a flash. But the chances of them doing that with us three are slim to none.
Right, from all we heard, I don't think they'll give us much trouble, and tactically speaking, small numbers work well in confined indoor spaces. We also won't be expecting an attack midday. We'll catch them by surprise for sure.
You two sure are fired up about this, huh? Well, I guess the sooner we get this done, the better. We'll go in as soon as we're all ready.
Yeah, we should have everything obtained here, so... I do like that I can check the, for red shop icons to make sure absolutely if I'm right or not. I'm checking to see if there's any extra SP conditions. Doesn't say there are any. All it says is that this is a one-time visit, so make sure you grab the chests. Howdy!
Oh no, it's them!
Howdy!
I'm excited.
Let's wipe them out. Shall we?
Ready.
Oh, I want to see it right out the gate. Oh, look at that! Wow, you guys are weak. That was pathetic. Come on. Give me something to work with.
One group down.
Alright, on the next.
What's going on? Someone go check it out, quick!
Looks like we kicked the hornet's nest. Now we can take them all down in one go. You guys ready?
Come on!
I don't know what that means.
We're gonna force our way in? We might as well do it in style.
Multiple enemies sighted. Commencing suppression.
All right, let's book it to the top floor.
I get my gun back. I get a gun. There are also S tokens in here, interestingly. I thought areas where you fought didn't have S tokens, but evidently I was wrong on that assumption. Kill him. There are two chests on this floor, apparently.
Someone's fired up. Hey, Verida.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Now's a good time to boost.
Make it count.
Cut him up.
I failed. Engage fully charged.
Here goes. Star has a...
Not as bad, Aaron.
I'm just gonna collect all these tokens. Yeah, you got monsters in here? Did we get it?
Looks like
Hi
a
there.
chest.
Get to work. Won't take long. You're down.
Take a chance!
Fairy!
Give me power! You're finished!
Charge!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Failed.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Someone's fired up. Hey, Verida.
That's one chest. There should be a second chest. Down and out.
Keep going! I failed. That's what you get.
You're on fire, Aaron!
Should you be bringing monsters into this place?
Deploying shards.
Chance!
Gotcha!
Perfect chance! Yeah?
Barry, now!
Missile flame.
Perfect chance!
Sucker!
Raise a Russian flames!
You did perfect, Barry.
Let's get to work.
Shark attack, you know.
Gotcha.
Activating
Blazing bolt in your court.
Easy peasy.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron!
My man knows he's good.
Looks like a chest.
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Activating skip.
That'll do.
I'll pulverize you in one go.
Okay, here I go!
Dodge.
Keep moving, Van.
Did you see that? That was weird. The area that the attack happened in was not the one we were at. We were like at the bottom floor for like a split second there. That was weird. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I just thought it was weird.
We've made it to the top!
If the guys behind the uprising are in here, this is where they'd be.
Getting real sick of fighting all this fodder. Let's put these guys 6 Arj under.
There should be 3 chests up here.
Get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Take that. This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Oh, get over here so I can fight you proper.
Barry, now.
Chance!
Give him your all!
Kill him.
You picked the wrong guy to play the chest.
You kicked butt, man!
Enemy
Won't
stunned.
take long.
Time to deploy shards.
Come on, let's go.
Energy output at max activating.
That'll do.
Bolt.
I failed.
Perfect chance!
Easy.
Hey, that
Red
one felt
pendulum.
pretty good.
Someone's fired up. Hey, Farida.
Small fry. Oh, it still feels good to have these characters back again. So this way.
Get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long. Make it count. I'll pull.
No!
Yeah, these guys are pretty easy right now,
Couldn't
though.
take your eyes off me, right?
Fire, Aaron!
Looks like you're
Holy!
I see me some small fries.
Get to work.
There are so many of them! Look out! Perfect chance!
You're not getting away with this.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Nice try.
Raise Arusha and the flames!
You did perfect.
Amethyst
Barry.
ring.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Commencing battle! Proceed with caution!
Take this gun!
Gotcha.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
I'll take you on!
Aerial dust.
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
Active boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Nice! That went great.
You kick butt, man!
Thank you.
Commencing battle! Proceed with caution! Show them what you're really capable of!
Beat him up. This is a single guy.
Come back when you're
Boost gauge
stronger.
fully replenished!
Okay. That should be everything. I'll
That
make
hits the
sure one
spot.
last time. Okay, seems like we're good. We do have an achievement though. S-Crafts popped. Anything for more S-Crafts popped? Rusalka. Alright, let's get moving.
Why the hell haven't they finished off the intruders yet?
No.
Who would have thought they'd attack in broad daylight?
Of course.
Looky here. It's the chicken shit head honchos.
Hello.
Don't move.
You're Aaron Way? What's Gien's lapdog doing here? There's no freaking way the Liu family's forces could have moved without us knowing.
I'm no one's pet, you dick. And I'm sure as hell not part of the Liu family. I'm just here to complete a job for the sake of an old friend. You assholes have two choices. Give up, or get your shit kicked in. Make my day and choose the second one.
Yeah.
You sound like a villain from a shitty-ass B-movie.
Huh? Well, I think his anger's justified. These guys are scum who betrayed their own people.
Won't argue with you there.
Yeah.
Aren't you the people who won Arastian's death game? Why are you here? Is this the end of the line?
Watch out!
Huh? Incoming! What the? Ah, crap.
Shit! These guys were here the whole time?
If it ain't the elders, Shongsho.
These guys are some of the most powerful fighters in Heiyue.
Why are the Shongsho here?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
We may have made a mistake at the old capital, but it was far from a fatal one. The Lai family will rebound in time.
You, on the other hand, made a grievous error in coming here. And for that, you'll pay the ultimate price.
Nah, you got it backwards. The Lai family's done for. It's time to get your thick heads out of the gutter and face the truth.
But not before I make you eat a shitload of gravel. I'm kicking your arrogant asses to the curb, whether you surrender or not!
They aren't anywhere near as powerful as the Liu family Shongsho. We can do this!
Yeah.
You all haven't changed a single bit.
No.
Reset! Yeah! Hell yeah! Just the backup we needed. Reset!
Who the hell?
Reset?
What are you doing here?
About damn
Were you
time!
just standing out there this whole time?
Reset Twinings. Hell yeah!
Oh, no. I only just arrived a moment ago. I apologize for not notifying you sooner.
Reset!
I am here in Longport as part of a Marduk company business trip, but I, Reset Twinings, have been permitted to resume my duties as a member of Arkwide Solutions.
Oh, now we're talking. Now this feels
Fine
right.
then. Consider your contract renewed.
Welcome back.
You are so cool, Reset. You really know how to make an entrance.
Just like last time, too.
Hell yeah! We have this fight in the bag!
No, we just have one more body to cremate. It's time to meet your maker. Damn fixers.
Not gonna happen! We'll make you meet yours!
Time to go to sleep, buddies. We're just gonna go ahead and do right. We're gonna go ahead and make this right.
I shall end this.
Dragon Secret!
It's over.
Oh!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I failed.
Mr. Wen.
Energy output at maximum.
Yeah, screw it. You're going down, down.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Do your worst. There.
Keep moving, man.
99!
Piece of cake.
Why, you?
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Piece of cake.
Thanks for coming in clutch, Reset.
Yeah.
Oh, I hardly think my presence was necessary.
Oh, hell nah.
I will leave the rest to you, Mr. Wei.
Oh, yeah, this is yours.
Way to come in and steal my thunder at the last damn second.
Oh, you get what you're wanting at least. Anyways, what's the
Curtain
be?
has fallen on your crappy uprising. Time to wake up to reality.
What's it to be? Death or treason? One is, you're probably gonna get the same outcome both ways. Fans group contacted Ashton and handed the remnants of the Lai family over to the Liu family. After all the known members had been rounded up, the internal strife within Heiyue had finally been quelled. With the situation under control, they let Ashton take care of matters from there and returned to the reverse ward. Decided to rest up at the end so they could be ready to search for the next piece of the 8th Genesis the following day. We get to have 4 party members do it right out the gate. Heck yeah. Oh, this is good.
Wait, you guys here to do a joint exercise with the Navy? So, foreign private military company and Calvert's armed forces are pulling around now, huh? I really don't like the thought of Mardu getting into bed with the president.
My apologies, but selecting joint exercise partners is well above my pay grade, I'm afraid. Oh, this may be to your interest, Miss Al-Fayed. Mr. Al-Fayed and his unit are here as well. What? Really?
Chief Qasim is a damn good combat instructor, so no surprise I'd ask him to come along. Still, that's a shockingly reputable thing for Mardu to be doing. If they're considering reputable, then I don't know. If they're considered reputable, then I don't think I know what the word means anymore. Anyhow, now that we're done kicking ass, I think we can focus on finding the next piece of the Last Justice starting tomorrow.
More specifically, a single piece of it. I never thought we would be searching for the 8th Justice in this manner. Be that as it may, we must secure it as quickly as possible so that it does not fall into the Crimson Grendel's hand. And we must also collect them for Miss Claudel's sake so that she may fulfill her great-grandfather's wish.
That's right. Getting our hands on the remaining pieces should be our top priority. Anyway, will be supporting us. We scratched their backs, now it's time for them to scratch ours. Also, since your brother's in the neighborhood, I'd like to ask if he knows anything too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Very well then. I propose we go ahead and confirm our schedule for tomorrow.
Huh?
A police siren?
Doesn't sound like it's coming from the second ward. Yeah, I think it's come from...
Aaron! There you are!
Huh? What's going on?
Is Ashen with you?
What happened?
Hey, Sid. What's got you all worked up?
Did something happen?
Well... Just come with us. Something happened to Fawn.
Huh? What do you mean? No! Is Fawn okay?
Breaking news! We're coming to you live from the house of...
Huh?
Oh, the suspect is being led out by the detectives now.
Huh? What do you mean? Fawn Lu. Why is he being arrested?
It's Fawn Lu of the Kowloon Financial Bank. He's being taken away now after the police finish searching his home on charges of tax evasion. Fawn!
You bastards! What the hell do you think you're doing? You better give me one damn reason not to—
Aaron.
I'm sorry to have worried you. Look after my house while I'm away, will you?
Fawn.
Or Ashen.
Tax evasion?
Yep. This whole thing reeks of bullshit.
Yep.
Never before has something like this transpired in the Lu family's long history.
And there you are.
Yen!
Yep. Gen Lu. What's going on here?
I'm afraid the evidence they found is irrefutable. He will have many long interrogations ahead of him in the coming days.
What kind of bullshit evidence could they found?
You can't be serious. Have you gone senile? You should know as well as anyone that Fawn would never do something like this!
Trust me, I know that all too well. However, it is far too late to stop the plans that have been set in motion.
What's going on? Why take fun? Why do this to Fawn?
Do what you must, Aaron. And pass that on to Ashen as well.
Huh? What are you...
Whoa, Gen!
What?
Yen! Hey, this isn't time for your pranks, you hear me? Yen? Oh, yeah!
Call an ambulance!
Now!
On it!
You! The other one. Oh. What's going on? Why do this to this? I mean, sure, the South family's not the nicest one out there, but this just came out of nowhere, though. Dr. Gan was promptly taken to Longcott Clinic, where he received emergency care. Once his condition was stable, he was transferred to the city hospital. You right, Ken? What the hell happened to you? You just suddenly collapsed. Oh, so. As weird as it is to say, it's good to see you again. Sally. What the hell's going on?
During the examination, they discovered a slow-acting poison inside Elder Gien's body.
Jesus Christ.
They are doing everything in their power to treat it, but the situation is, unfortunately, very much touch and go.
So,
Yeah.
why suddenly do this, though? This suddenly seems very abrupt. I mean, sure, it could be... Is it related to the Crimson Fragments, though? To the parts of the 8th Genesis?
Damn it all.
I'm sorry, you two.
Guess there's no question it now. The 1-2 punch of against poisoning and fans of rest leads me to one conclusion. There's a traitor in the Liu family.
A likely assumption. The evidence for funds of purported tax evasion scheme was forged, and cunningly so at that. Just between us, I happen to be in good graces with the Langport police's upper echelons. However, the evidence was leaked on the Orbital network, so greasing the palms of my connections is no longer an option. It's too far gone at this point, then.
We have attempted to trace the leaks back to the source, but our search has not turned up any results. Our opponent is crafty, if nothing else.
The question is it another family trying to take over? Or is it this girl who's also working with Elroy to get other pieces of the Elroy and X that trying to get pieces of the 8th Genesis?
And well informed too. They struck while Sal was in Crossbow in business. Brain Fawn and Poison Gen. To pull all that off, they'd have to be someone on the inside, or at least know someone who is. We can rule out the Lai family since we took them out yesterday. You got anything else that can help narrow it down?
Honestly, I've got nothing. Except for one thing. Last night there were some members we couldn't get a hold of. I don't think any of them would be capable of outwitting Sal like this. Even you guys are stumped, huh? This one's a real head-scratcher.
The Liu family's attention was split between restoring order to the criminal underworld and quelling the Lai family revolt. Perhaps they used the latter as a smokescreen for their true plot. How conniving.
Needless to say, this is the greatest crisis the Liu family has faced since its inception. To make matters worse, some of the elders are using our moment of weakness to push for a change in leadership. And to top it all off, my brother almost came all the way back here from Remiferia. I stopped him, though.
Good call. I wouldn't put assassination past the culprit. You lose your heir apparent, and your family's as good as finished.
Bear in mind that Calvert's underbelly is still in a state of disarray. Moreover, the situation could very well deteriorate further if the various powers within Heiwei split off. Are you for real?
If the leaders of the criminal underworld are divided, you can kiss the checks and balances that govern it goodbye. And the majority of those who pay the ultimate price for Heiwei's infine will be the honest, hard-working people. I'm not gonna let there be blood on the streets of my town. Never again. Let's get one thing straight. I don't give a damn about your internal affairs bullshit. Like I said before, I'm not one of your people, so normally I tell you to fix your own mess. But you're in luck, because whoever this asshole is, they made this personal. Then again, have been looking after me since I was a kid. They're family, and no one messes with my family.
Aaron. That's right. The Liu family has no intention of letting them get away with this. They have wounded our pride, and we won't stand for that. Not to mention, we'll have a hard time undoing the damage Armada did to the criminal underworld if a saboteur is in our midst.
Could we ask you to lend us your aid again, Van?
Of course.
Naturally, you'll be fairly compensated for your services, should you accept. I'll also do whatever I can to help. I'm the temporary head of the family, so I have no shortage of resources at my disposal.
Cool with me. We're no strangers to calling up some shady connections when we need them, so we'll take you up on your offer.
You got yourselves a deal.
Might need you too. If this person's got the brains to outsmart the Liu family, we'll probably need all the help we can get.
Yep.
Agreed. With a recent uptick in disturbances around the city, enlisting their aid may be a necessity.
We'll make sure that creep gets their comeuppance, for Aaron and Ashen's sakes.
You guys. Very well. I suppose we can consider this new contract signed.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have already taken the liberty of gathering some 4 SPGs for you.
You are way ahead of this.
In fact, I believe a few have already been posted. If you could resolve those as well, I would very much appreciate it.
Thank you, Sal.
When the hell did you do that? This morning? Last night?
Yes.
It's like you saw this coming from a Selge away.
These matters happened during my absence, so I'm attempting to make up for it now. Do proceed with caution. I look forward to hearing of your success.
Thanks, Sal. Alrighty. March 6th, 9:50 a.m.
Okay, where should we start investigating?
No clue. Thanks to the news yesterday, the scene around the city is up and changed on me. Let's play it by ear. We can work on those 4 SPGs in the meantime. Everyone in town's on edge because of what happened to Fun again. But because of that, people's lips might be extra loose today. You're catching on.
Oh yeah, isn't this your first time doing fixer work in Langport Reset?
That's correct. It's why I'm very much excited to conduct a sweep of the city.
Nice. Well, if you want, I'd be happy to show you around. I can be your tour guide. Oh, I gotta show you this perfect sniping spot I found last time.
Why the hell are you looking for sniping spots? And shouldn't I be the one to show her around? I literally live here.
Okay, I'm cutting you off before you start butting heads. We got work to do, so let's get our asses in gear.
Oh, please tell me.
Hey, stop in with an update from March Sport. Further analysis is a new floor.
Yes. 4th floor.
We should start by checking for 4 SPGs.
No.
Then we can collect information on yesterday's incident.
No.
If you would like to speak with Qasim, he is currently at the Harbor District. I believe that covers our agenda for today, yes?
Yeah. Wow. It's so much easier to keep track of stuff when you're around.
I forgot how easy you make things.
Getting a little spoiled, are we, Chief?
Indeed. We can finally explore this area again. That's nice. I assume we can also go to the... Yeah. So we're not gonna do any shop. I might do a shopping in my own time, but first and foremost, I'm gonna look around for first and foremost, I'm looking around for whatchamacallit. Portal.
I could go for some fishing.
Aha! There it is. You know we have to go into the garden and now. So I'm starting to think the info I got about how many people can be in the garden is, or how many teammates we have in total is starting to be incorrect, because there's no way. Yippee!
There we go. Aside from Master Bearguard, we've pretty much got the band back together again.
Yippee!
This virtual world stuff feels kind of bland to me, but hey, whatever works.
Oh, I love having everybody.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Yippee!
I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm really happy to see you guys again. So am I. It's a relief to know you're all doing okay.
Yippee!
The feeling is mutual, Miss Claudel. I understand you've had your fair share of strife to contend with back at the capital, between the school festival preparations and your duties at Arkwright Solutions. I imagine you must be rather weary.
I've been using the manual you put together as a reference, so it's actually been very educational. Plus, I've had a lot of support from Swin and Nadia.
Oh, that's right. This is their first time meeting you in person.
Yippee!
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Substitute Spriggans.
No.
We've been told a great deal about you.
Nice to meet you too.
They said he had some business in Edith, but filling in for Van on the side? That's a real nutcase move.
Where it is, you've been through hell more than once, but it looks to me like you came out the other end and a lot tougher for it.
So the former members of the Gardens cast out of the bag, huh? Our old tires are way behind us, though. We're still workshopping newer, cuter ones. But for now, just think of us as the ex-Imperial picnicking front. Picnicking? So you walk through the Empire and ate food? Exactamundo, we are a group of elite gourmands who roamed Araponi in search of the best dishes to satiate our highly discerning palates. Wow, that's so cool!
Not to mention inaccurate. Well, maybe not entirely. You guys did stroll around scarfing down everything in sight. The IPF, as it were, is even mentioned in classified... The IPF, as it were, is even mentioned in classified CID documents. To call you an amusing bunch would be understating it. Listed below is the IPF, the Imperial Picnicking Front. What do you mean? Sounds like there's a wild story there. It raises more than a few questions as far as the guild's concerned, but we can postpone that for another time. Now that your office is all hands on deck, we should be able to make a bit more progress inside the garden.
For sure. There's more than enough work to sort out in the real world, but I'm catching a whiff of something here in the virtual one too. Whatever it is might give us a link to that Crimson Eyesore. So, we should try to make time to check this place out, even if it means doing Marduk's dirty work for him.
Right.
I have to tell me twice. Not taking a chance I get at to put my chops to the test.
This debugging stuff's a little over my head, but tell me how to help and I'll be there. I'm happy to oblige, both in my capacity as a Marduk concierge and as a provisional member of Arkwright Solutions. We shall each do our utmost to assist in the investigation.
Yippee! New service has been added to the activity support menu. So, Windswept Canyon Phase 2. And I think it said before that there might be new rewards.
Anything you want?
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot more rewards in terms of outfits and stuff. Oh, hello! Another new, Why is the word slipping me? You know what? We'll do it for a little bit.
Here I go. Beginning analysis. Prepare yours to on to the next. Prepare you have. We did it. On to the next.
Oh, I already got the altar. Nice.
On to the next.
That wasn't difficult at all.
It's reward detect. Not done yet. Target and on to the next. Pretty darn good.
Nice. Wait. I can do more craft enhancements finally. I feel like I should just give everything here. Wait.
Let's polish this up.
Now I can be even more useful.
I can
Break
protect her
that.
now. There's nothing worse than wasted potential.
Catre.
It's been upgraded.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
We do have new equipment here. Might as well go ahead and upgrade everything if we can. Give me all of these. Give me more money.
Appreciate your We've got the good stuff.
We can trade for higher level things now.
Appreciate your business. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Anything new immediately that I can buy? Anything else? Not off the bat.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff. Thanks a bundle.
Activity support. Card game lounge. 7 hearts. Okay. Win a round, win 5 rounds, play around with a friend, play around with a friend and win. Oh, Jesus Christ. At the end, the number of cards left in each player's hand, the remaining life pool. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Get me out of here. No. I refuse. I sincerely and utterly and completely deny it. No. 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 No likey. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. I'll probably explore the new floor on my own and just get the, if there's any story stuff, I obviously will, but I don't think any story stuff will pop up, but you know what I mean. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and hope to see you all later. Peace.